gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Think about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Yes, thank you very much to all my members and everyone who has become family to my channel. Thank you very much. Hey, what's up, Miss Key Kitchen? Miss Key, I need you to please remind me when I gotta send the Cash App, cause you know I got a TBI, so I don't be remembering much. Hey, what's up, scam lovers, scammer lovers? Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'll be reading the chapter Economy. It is The Spiritual Laws of Life by Harold Klemp. Economy, the law of economy. Using our resources to the fullest. No matter what thought we have or what action we take, it results in the most productive deed we can do as soul learning to become a co-worker with God. There is something that I have been watching and studying for years, and it's one of the laws that is rarely mentioned. It's called the law of economy. Maganda umaga po. Good morning. The principle is referred to in some of the ECK books, but without the title, it merely means that you get the most mileage out of every gallon of gas. The law of economy is the ECK in expression. Whoever puts himself in tune with it has the mantle of God upon his shoulders. Hello, George Chiva. Thank you very much for coming, Jorge. Thank you. I don't know if you call yourself Jorge or George. I don't know. I think it's Jorge. The ECK employs its channels at the place of need without regard to age, health, location, or any other limitations. Let me tell you guys the magic word right now. It's Buddha to drop your link. Please type Buddha to drop your link. And everyone grab each other above you and below you. Maganda umaga po. It's 3:39 a.m. What are you doing awake, boy? The ECK employs its channels at the place of need without regard to age, health, location, or any other limitation. It uses every circumstance to reach people with the light and sound. The Holy Spirit serves us as we serve it. Service means that every move, every thought, everything we do gets the best advantage. No matter what thought we have or what action we take, it results in the most productive deed that we can do as soul learning to become a co worker with God. I have often referred to this service as the law of economy. It means that in every way we look for the best, we look to excel in every way. If we are going to paint a picture, it will be the best way we can do today. Yet tomorrow we will be able to do it better. If we write a book today, it's going to be great, but the book we write tomorrow will be even better. We use the law of economy only as many words as we need, and that's all. Many other foods I like make it difficult to talk. If I didn't, meow meow, Dictora lifestyle, meow meow. Everybody connect with Mega, meow meow. Right, if I didn't have any talks to give, I'd eat whatever I wanted. But when you serve the ECK, you find out how to change your diet to get the most out of your body. This is working with the law of economy. I was about to say I don't even eat that much. Hey, meow meow, mega meow meow to Yuki, Madia, Brillante, Nuklupa, mega meow meow. Please type Buddha to drop your channel. Please type Buddha. Buddha. Mega meow meow. Red one. Mega meow meow. Many other foods. Okay, I already read that. The way okay. The way Shower teaches survival to his students is spiritual things. His simple methods are usually overlooked as he arranges the cellos karmic depths into some surveillance of order. Karma due to karma due for repayment is fed back to his charges in accord with the law of economy. Kotaro Yamashita. Mega mega meow meow. The law of economy makes an accommodation for every area of one's development: physical, psychic, mental, and spiritual. With the law of economy, you get what you need. As a child, you don't have many choices. As you grow older, you should have more. We look for spiritual freedom, and this also means we must have freedom of choice. Aki, Gurin, Gurin, Mega Meow Meow. We look for spiritual freedom, and this also means we must have freedom of choice. The further we go along the path of ECK and the higher we go into the worlds of God, the more choice we expect to have. The spiritual principle is that you get the most effect out of everything you do, and everything is turned to a spiritual effect. Through doing the spiritual exercises, the forces are no longer being scattered all over and wasted. They are now aligned in one direction, and that direction is home to God, to the Sigmad. So you see that the law of economy is important. What usually isn't noticed is that the law of economy is expressed in everything we do in and in the people we meet every day. Pink 5, make a meow meow. When something isn't carried out the way I'd like, the first thing I do is ask, where's my responsibility in this? Is it possible I didn't communicate this clearly enough? Very often that is true. Working as we do at all the different levels with all the different languages we speak, communicating with each other can be quite difficult. As we go higher in ECK, our communication with spirit becomes clearer, and hopefully, as we go further along the path, the communication among initiates should be cleaner and clearer. And the aspect of the law of economy is recognizing the weaknesses in any system on earth. This includes recognizing the weaknesses in our own character and makeup and working with them, as well as recognizing the same traits in other people and trying to work with them. So that's coworker. We know that the world economy hasn't been operating on the law of economy. America is one of the great offenders. How long can you run without paying your debts? Some governments feel they can always start up the presses and print more money. There is a law against people doing this in their basement, but this is how many national governments operate because they don't realize how the law of karma works. The life of a country spans many decades, and karma doesn't necessarily come back tomorrow morning. It sometimes takes several years. In the meantime, everybody thinks they are getting a free ride, but they are forgetting the basic law of economy, which is the law of cause and effect. You pay for everything you get, both spiritually and materially. No matter how different we are, only one creator, all of us, he's the only one. Yes, you're absolutely correct, scammer. Scammer lovers. See what she said? She's right. See that? I'm glad someone's listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The different countries of the world act like many human beings. They simply don't understand the laws. The Ikias is among the chosen, an enlightened who understands at least in his head, if not in practice, that sometime he must pay his debt, if not sooner than later. Take your share of droppings, because within each lesson is hidden the seed of truth which is needed for you to take the step that follows. But you can't take the next step until you take the step that is right here. You must begin where you are now. When you can live your life fully under the law of economy and the law of love, you will be qualified to take the next step. Everybody, please, please, please grab up the links that Nightbot is dropping. Those are also amazing, amazing supporters, scammer lovers. If you don't know Hazel, Soup Like Me, it's amazing people. Shit, I just shook this and I was gonna drink it. I was trying not to make it not to let it get hot because my mom told me I can't let kombucha get hot. Please bear with me. All right, my foot fell asleep. Knowing how to move in the grace of ECK touches upon the law of economy. Oh, hold on. Scammer lovers, you have a wrench? Please let me know if you have a wrench. Where's my other phone? Cause I have Chona running on this one. Where is my phone? I threw my phone somewhere. Threw my phone somewhere because I don't like nobody bothering me or calling me, and the phone that Chona's running on, um, that's disconnected. So I won't have no issues. But I need my phone. Oh, I know. I think I know where it is. I'll be right back. How are you doing today, Buddha? Oh, I just closed the page. Call me. Here we are. Shit, my bookmark just fell out. Oh, my heart still hurts. Last night, how about I did a 10-hour live and they gave me 2 copyrights. I don't know. I thought I was gonna, like, I know I was gonna get the copyright for Kichiko. Remember this because I showed you when I was 21 years old. First out of jail. That's why I was so skinny. But, yeah, I thought I could edit it and erase it, but I went ahead and paid to be able to download it. And now, every time it says download it, I don't know where in the world they're downloading it to. Alright, let me see. I can't find the phone. Oh, te carajo. It's in the bag, bro. That's right. Because my mother doesn't have a driver license, so I had to go to CVS to get my medicine for my seizures. And due to it's a narcotic, I had to go. Because I'm the only one with a driver license in this house. Check five. Yeah, I did. Early smoking. I did. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I do smoke at night. I do smoke during the day, but no, I'm not smoking right now because I'm reading. And the reason why, I guess, if you want to know why I sound like my speech is slur, it's due to I got hit by an 18 wheeler and I fell in the hospital. I fractured my frontal skull. I fractured my hips. I fractured my pelvis. I tore my MCL, ACL on both knees. I worsened my back, and I have a TBI, a traumatic brain injury. So I don't do very good with like remembering stuff. That's why I asked Miss Key, when do I need to send the membership money. And I know yesterday I got yelled at for missing a lot of comments, but I mean, it's really, hard, and it's not my fault. It's just the chat goes real fast, and I'm trying to see who don't got like a wrench now. All right, hey, what's up, Chris Batala Vlog? Thank you very much for coming. Mommy Vlog, thank you very much for coming. You're a moderator, scammer lovers. Here's your Renchi, Jorge Achieva. Either one is good, whatever is easier for you. Jorge Achieva, here's your Renchi. 'Cause. 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 ' Everybody, please subscribe to Jorge. It's even. I know I'm saying your last name wrong because that was my professor's last name. So I know I'm saying it kind of wrong. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Paul. Lobs. LABS. Lobs. Mega meow meow. She's very supportive. We all have to love her. We all should connect to her. She's one of a kind. I feel that that's why I'm asking because how you breathe and talking, but take care of yourself. Yeah, I started vaping, and the last time I vaped, um I ended up going to the hospital with pneumonia, and I started vaping like 4 days ago. But yeah, I I mean I don't really smoke that much, but yeah, I guess you could say. I mean, like I smoke herb. I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke herb, but I vape, and I don't know what it is. I vape. I mean, I buy it off the street, So it is what it is. Um, thank you very much, though, scammer lovers. Hopefully, I'll get over this. It's kind of like a mental thing, and it's just something. Somebody, lied to me, hurt me, deceiving. What can I say? Knowing how to move in the grace of ECK touches. Oh my God, it's like a little bug. What the heck is it? All right. Knowing how to move in the grace of ECK touches upon the law of economy. Those who pay lip service to the spiritual exercises by giving them a cursor trial complain that ECK does not work for them. Therefore, something is wrong with the program. True, to the mode of the loser, failure in their life is always the fault of somebody else. They seldom take responsibility for what they do, and what they do is done in a half hearted and sloppy way. This is the reason that businessmen today can be the leaders in the spiritual things because the good ones carry out the law of economy for their survival and success. And I have trouble breathing, so I don't know. If something comes in a more attractive container, we're willing to pay more for it than its real value. Why? Because we like to think we're getting more. In so doing, however, we are not using our resources to the fullest, which is part of the law of economy. Some messages just make good sense. When you go out to buy, don't show your silver. That's the law of economy. A good spiritual reminder is this one which demonstrates the returns of love. If you continually give, you will continually have. We can kid ourselves all we want, but the spiritual law is that we have to pay in some way for everything we get. This comes under the law of economy, which operates in the lower worlds up to the mental plane. Higher laws, such as the law of love, prevail in the spiritual worlds, but down here we are in the worlds of dichotomies lack of plenty, highs and lows, riches and poverty. Karma and reincarnation come under the law of economy. If you direct your spiritual energies in the most straightforward way, always keeping in mind where you are going, you will get through this rebirth faster than if you get sidetracked. You pick a goal such as God realization. Then you open yourself to the Holy Spirit of the ECK and make your way directly through life to accomplish the goal. There will be help along the way. You take it as it comes, even though it may not seem to fit into your beliefs up to that time. The law of economy starts down here in the physical. There is no shortcut unless one considers the law of economy, which is to take no more effort than is absolutely required. Hold on, let me change this to another account. So I'm just pulling myself up. Hey, Georgia girl. I boarded traveling with family here in BG. I hope you are feeling better and thanks for everything. Georgia girl, you know you're my girl. You know I ride or die for you. You know that I always have you running at nighttime, even though sometimes I don't comment, especially last night. I had bad chest pain. But yeah, I did a stupid silent and I got a CPR and it's crazy. I clicked download. I don't know where the heck it downloaded to, what YouTube does. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to retry again later. All right, so there will be help along the way. You take it as it comes, even though it may not seem to fit into your beliefs. Up to that time, the law of economy starts down here in the physical. Trying to make sure I didn't skip anything. Okay. There's no shortcut unless one considers the law of economy, which is to take no more effort than is absolutely required to reach God. With a discrimination given by the inner master, which is part of the law of economy, you learn to put aside the necessary and deal only with the tasks worthy of your time and energy. I'm trying to I'm trying. Um I'm not smoking as much, but I am vaping. As when I started vaping, that's when I started getting more heart pain. So I'm trying not to vape as much. Very hard, when you're going through stuff. Just a lot of shit going on. And I look for you when you're live, but it's usually a silent. Um, but it's okay, you know. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time with your family. Forget about all your troubles. Take care of your niece. Make sure she's okay. Your niece, your granddaughter. Okay, to put aside the unnecessary and deal with the task worthy of your time and energy. That's in the Cloak of Consciousness, Mahanta Transcripts, Book 5, Chapter 5. Above the turmoil that rakes the outer man stands the Mahanta, the Divine One of God. He is the epitome of the law of economy and living expression. He is the God man. As quickly and as living ECK master figures out how to surmount a block that quickly can he go ahead with a new chapter in his book of prophecies. This process is called the law of economy. To repeat, all the minor laws of spirit fall under the grand law. Soul exists because God loves it. All things bring one to greater glory of Sukmad. The law of economy then works whether anyone knows of it or not. The spiritual bumbler is always at odds with it, and he has a host of personal problems for which he finds no relief. Bad habits lock him into the same behavior that brought trouble in the first place. And so the cycle of trouble goes on. The law of economy is an aspect of ECK. It is always right, clean, and just. There is there is no pettiness in it, or spite or hatred. The ECK adept knows the law of economy, therefore his unfoldment is light years ahead of the average person, and the gap between them grows at a faster rate than the speed of light. The law of economy presupposes that everything we do is in harmony with ECK, in harmony with life. We should always be interested in how we can serve life. Another way to say this, how can you make things smoother and easier for those people around you? How do you make things go just a little bit better? This is all that serving life this is all the serving life is. You do a little here and a little there, and things get better. Don't. Let me- The next chapter is. Wait, what is this? Facsimiles. Facsimiles. The law of Facsimiles, the sixth law of the physical universe, that all effects in life are brought about by the thoughts and pictures in the mind of the individual. Oh, dear Lord, I need to hear this. Facsimiles deal with those pictures you took in the mind. These pictures have been with you since you came into the world. They are filed away they are filed away by soul-like cards in a little niche in the soul's body. Generally, facsimiles are either borrowed or they are one's own. One can have either or both through a compulsive basis or on an unknowing base. They will influence him in one way or another. These facsimiles are merely little units of energy which gather about the body, mind, and soul. They keep the attention of the individual eye on them, especially if they are bottom-some pictures. This is what Oriental religion keeps calling karma. The flows of energy which are recorded in the infacusies are dead flows. In order for them to have any power of life, a new flow of attention must be played over them by the individual. So you see that no matter what is wrong with the individual, he is the one who is keeping it that way. This comes in with cause and effect. When one is on a low level, he fails in his beingness. He is existing on depth. Yep. He is existing on depth wishes with qualities of unbeingness. The chief aspects of cause and effect are the positive and negative. When an individual is cause, he is being positive, he is an effect, he is being negative. The art of good picturization is the art of full beingness. Secondary sources, my dear, take care. So, thank you, scammer lovers. It's hard when your heart is hurting and shattered into pieces. Yeah, it's hard. But I feel you. Secondary sources to us refer to people who claim someone else's experiences as their truth. They live by falsifying this type of experience is secondhand and breeds blind faith. Scammer lovers, leave me a comment please so I can connect with you if I'm not already connected. The difference between a primary and a secondary source is the difference between knowing and faith. In ECK, we want to know what life is all about via our own personal experience here on the physical plane as well as in the inner worlds. Everybody, please type Buddha. Please type Buddha to connect with one another. Please type Buddha. Connect with a person above you and below you. And say, tell John I'm in the BGBG. Oi, this phone is on the Buddha. Yes, ma'am. Shit. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful day. Scammer lovers, I hope you're having a wonderful day. How's the weather out there? If you're still here, how's the weather out there? If you're going live later, please go ahead and drop the link. You do have a wrench. Please go ahead and drop your links to any upcoming lives or anything. Please do. Let me just change this name from Alpha Buddha. Where's Chona? Chona, where are you? Ay. Chona, and Elvina. Chona Elvina. See, Chona Elvina. Ah, you're not subscribed to this ninja. We just subscribe to you. There you go, Chona. I just subscribed to you. Ay, ¿qué pasó? Chona only got one person watching, man. Oh, I gotta be subscriber more than once. Alright, more longer than 1 minute. Alright, well, I watch your ads. You take care of yourself too, scammer lovers. I appreciate it very much, and I appreciate you coming to my live. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate everybody listening. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Okay, invisible laws. The laws invisible. 7 principles of consciousness: appreciation, sincerity, unselfishness, idealism, devotion, personal effort, and attainment. The 7 principles of consciousness are as follows: 1. Appreciation. 2. Sincerity. 3. Unselfishness. 4. Idealism. 5. Devotion. 6. Personal effort. And 7. Attainment. These are the invisible laws. For example, 1. Appreciation is the appreciation of the teacher. 2. Sincerity is to inspire the seeker to seek higher levels of consciousness. 3. Unselfishness, the willingness to sacrifice the individual self to the universe. 4. Idealism, the faculty of perceiving spiritual values through a perfect pattern. 5. Devotion, to fill the mind and soul with love, aspiration, and giving of the self to the universal consciousness. 6. Personal effort, spiritual motivating force of intelligence which is within all men. 7. Attainment, the reward for spirit action. Hey, what's up, 1970s Tiger? Tiger, please type Buddha, Buddha. I'm gonna show you right here. See, Buddh. I'll put a whole bunch of these. Type Buddha to drop your link, and everybody, please connect above, below him. Anybody that types Buddha and drops their link, I will pin it to the top. Karma, law of karma. Let me drink my kombucha. Give me a minute. Oh shit! I think that's enough of kombuchas. Hey, how you doing today? I have a headache from popping all these pills. It's very depressed. The law of karma. Type Buddha so I could pin you. 1970 Tiger Tiger. What the heck is that? What happened to Chona? Thanks for tuning in. What? Why did Chona end her live? Meow meow. I was watching Chona. She said she ended. Mm. Okay, so we'll go to this one. You're welcome, 1970s Tiger Tiger. How's the weather out there where you at? I'm just here dealing with heart pain, and that's affecting my breathing. I'm grateful that I hope stayed healthy because for me health is a wealth. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of health issues, scammer lovers. So my breathing, the issue comes from a lot of things. It could be from me vaping recently, or it could be me like breathing like this for a very, very long time. It's cool here in the today in the UK. Ah, cool. It's been raining a bit though. In my place for now, the weather really great, 79 degrees. Yeah, I think that's my weather right now, 79. I think the sun is out. So, okay, karma, the law of karma. The law of cause and effect, action and reaction, justice, retribution, and reward, which applies to the lower and psychic worlds. The physical, astral, casual, mental, and ethic planes, the law of universal compensation, which is under the law of vibration, and flow and outflow, a matter of vibrations, one of the 12 laws by which the universe are sustained, which is very true. The law of karma, yet another facet of the law of love, purifies people by holding them responsible for their thoughts and deeds, both to themselves and others. In the lower worlds, the law of cause and effect, the law of karma, is in the force. You must know how to live under it. The law of cause and effect and the experiences that derive from your understanding or lack of understanding of that law also brings you to a realization or an acceptance of divine love. I'm going to give you an idea of how to re-establish your relationship with ECK, beginning with the fundamental question of what is right and what is wrong. You're welcome. Please type Buddha, and I will definitely pin your channel. And I hope everyone subscribes to each other. Just type the word Buddha, and it will automatically drop your link. Like Nightbot will automatically drop it. And then y'all could go ahead and connect with one another. If you have an upcoming live, I know it's 421. Um, my friend is going live. I think like around 5:30 or 6 doing karaoke. That's BK54. I don't know if some of you know her, but I usually be over there singing Tagalog, Tagalog songs. Yeah, it's funny cause I'm Puerto Rican and Chicana, which is Mexican blood, but my father was born in California, so he's considered a Chicano. All right, so the law of karma, yeah, another facet of the law that I read that. Okay, in the lower worlds, the law of cause and effect, the law of karma is in the force. You must know how to live under it. The law of cause and effect, and the experiences that derive from your understanding of lack of understanding that the laws also bring you to realization or an acceptance of divine love. I'm going to give you an idea of how to reestablish your relationship with ECK, what is right, what is wrong. First, we have to look at cause and effect. Then you go to the next level, which is understanding your relationship with ECK and finding God's love. Until you know or have a rule for yourself of what is right and what is wrong, you're going to find yourself having unnecessary problems in any path you take to God. The universality of law of karma is one of the chief factors which binds life together, and not only human life but animal, plant, and mineral life. One human life, but animal, plant, and mineral life as well. All those compose one big family with a complicated and inseparable history and an inseparable karma. I'm sorry, my right eye, the pupil stays dilated, so it's very hard to see. I can see out of my right, but I can't see that wool out of my left eye. It's from the fall in the hospital. So I think it's my left eye that stays dilated. I'm alright. I don't know. It's one of them. So okay, we have by and large, by and large, the Lord of Karma, not the individual, is responsible for selecting the family through which soul enters the physical plane, like a guardian who administers a trust on behalf of an infant. He arranges for soul to join a family which offers the best prospect for spiritual unfoldment. In offers, wait, hold on. In making that selection, he is under no obligation to consider the feelings or imagined rights of the person so involved. Placement is a simple matter. The law of karma which governs such stationing is the law. It must be obeyed. Destiny controls the conditions at birth. Much of what an individual does after that is an exercise of free will. Free will may overcome the conditions of destiny, but first one must awaken his creative talents through which he can then reshape his spiritual and material life. To sum up, faith governs and conditions at a person's birth. Free will allows a choice as to how he will move within beyond them. There simple is no such thing as righteous anger. The ECK doesn't recognize any distinctions between anger for a cause and anger for no cause. Through the law of karma, the ECK impartially doles out justice whenever is any imbalance of their emotions. When someone wants to be a healer and then takes on another illness, this karma from the other person was earned. It is often because the individual did not know the laws of spirit, or perhaps was under the control of one of the five passions of the mind: greed, anger, lust, attachment, and vanity. By yeah, vanity, vanity. This is what causes our karma. People who practice psychic healing may get away with it for years because the law of karma is in no hurry. Spirit has plenty of time. It's in no hurry to collect the debt that a man has created. A psychic healer may be very good for 10, 20, even 40 years, but then his health all of a sudden may go bad. The karma has come home. It must be paid. He doesn't know what happened, only that he can heal others, but not himself. Furthermore, he doesn't know why it happened. He has absolutely no understanding that he violated the laws of spirit. The greater you become in your state of consciousness, the quicker your acts come back to you. In the Bible, St. Paul spoke of the law of karma when he said, "Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Once again, he said, "Whatsoever a man soweth, soweth, that shall he also reap." Until you come onto the spiritual path, you generally have a lifetime or two behind you. You too, scammer lovers. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay blessed and stay healthy. Thank you very much for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for staying as long as you did. Until you come onto the spiritual path, you generally have a lifetime or two behind you. that you're paying off. So you can't make the connection between what you did wrong in the past and in the payment that is now coming due. As you move along the spiritual path, the higher you go, the quicker it comes back. If you do something that stands between another person and God realization, you very quickly find out that you have broken a spiritual law. It comes back sometimes within a week, a few minutes, or even seconds. It comes quickly enough so that you know, this pain is the result of lack of understanding of that spiritual law. Which one has not attained the high states of spiritual consciousness? This law of karma does not come back immediately. The higher you go in your awareness, the quicker the law comes back. That's good in one way and bad in another. I'd say overall it's good because as soon as you cheat someone, for instance, the law strikes and you get the karma over with sooner. The higher you go, the narrower becomes the path. Some call it razor's edge. People who do not really have any regard for the spiritual law may just be learning life, taking it as they find it, cheating, robbing, and having a good time. The law does not demand its payment. Sometimes for 2, 10, 20, or 30 years, or maybe not until the next lifetime. When the payment doesn't come due, as soon as the violation of the spiritual law is committed, the person thinks he's getting away scot free. But there must be full payment in the true coin for every action. I can help you with some of the burdens, but I won't take them all from you. A debt to God that has been created must be repaid by the one who incurred the debt. This is the law of life. Whatsoever a man sows, that also shall he reap. One of the benefits of the path of ECK is that much of our karma can be worked off on the inner planes so that we don't have to go through it here. If we've created debts, they must be repaid to God. But on the path of ECK, we have this advantage. They do not always have to be worked out here on the physical. They can be worked off on the inner planes in the dream state. We have been spoon fed with ideas of God who will heal us no matter what we do wrong. Some people think all they have to do is ask. They feel they can give advice to others that might destroy their lives. And by saying, God, please forgive me, it will be it will all be forgotten. Unfortunately, these people are ignorant of the spiritual law. St. Paul said, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And it means just that. You can kid yourself. A person can eat wrong until it affects his health, and the reason that he can always find a doctor who will take care of him, or he may ask God for a healer for he may ask God for a healing, and if it doesn't work, he thinks God didn't heal me. He didn't heal me. Therefore, the God of this faith must not be right. In truth, he has incurred a debt to spirit. He himself must pay it back. No one can help him except himself. I'm gonna pain my head. The doctor. Oh, shit. Oh, man. The doctrine of sin waters down the law of karma, which holds the door responsible for each and every deed. A person is strong while young. He becomes abusive and power hungry. He controls others. And then this person gets old and loses the power. And younger people come in and have control over this individual. And never do any of the actors in the play realize that they are playing out the spiritual laws of life, of cause and effect. The Slow Burning Love of God, Manhattan Transcripts, Book 13, Chapter 8. For some people, karma comes back the same day, but more often it comes back in a week, 2 weeks, or a month, so that the person doesn't see and lean with life. So that a person doesn't see the connection. They have no understanding of the law of action and reaction. An ECK master simply loves people. His divine love reaches out to immature souls. Hey, Nikki! Please type Buddha to drop your link. Please type Buddha to drop your link, and I'll pin you up top. How you doing, Nikki? How's the weather? It's been a while since I seen you. My head is hurting. Immature souls, despite their attacks upon him, our ECK initiates under his care, compassion. He has but also a knowledge that the law of karma would teach them better for all attempts to harm a vehicle of God will, and due course return upon the sender. I am reading The Spiritual Laws of Life by Harold Klemp, Nikki. Yes, very true. You make better decisions about what to do or what not to do if you have an understanding of the law of cause and effect. When you don't know the laws of life, you break them. And as you break these laws, the law of cause and effect says you must pay for them. The law of karma is exact in its measure. To cure a health problem several years in the making often takes like amount of time for healing. There is no magic way to get an instant long-term cure without taking apart and rebuilding. There is a time and a place for everything. It is natural for us to CHAFE against the rules that hinder our freedom. But society puts restraints on us until we learn what consequences we will shoulder for certain actions. Ignorance is no excuse under the law of karma. Spiritual students are held to account for daily karma. If a driver speeds 75 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone and gets caught, there is a fine to pay. No matter how one tries to fool himself that he is above the law of karma, the fine must be paid. Yeah, I know you agreed. That's why I say, yeah, I know it's true. What makes it so hard to determine right and wrong is that they are only an imperfect mirror. They are only an imperfect mirror image. Buddha, can I ask a question if you don't mind? Yes, you can ask a question. I don't mind. Hey, what's up, Rice? What's up? Please type Buddha so I could pin your link on top. I know you're going live soon. Then you're going live at 5 or 6. I would do a karaoke, but I pull you up in the background. Just type Buddha and Nightbot will drop your link. Alright, so no matter how one tries to fool himself, he must pay the fine. Alright, next. What makes it so hard to determine right and wrong is that they are only an imperfect mirror. They're only imperfect mirror image of the spiritual law of karma. True, the holy books may give the law in exact terms, yet when the leaders in politics and religion don't know or understand the full impact of karma, they begin they begin to cut corners, gnawing away at the laws that once ensured a strong, peaceful, and fulfilling place for the people. Amen. What's your question? You could ask me on Scammer Lovers. You only have 128 family members. Hey, Rice, grab her up, man. Rice, you have a wrenchy? Let me see. Yeah, Rice, you have a wrenchy? Hit the. Hey, Vinny! What's up? I'm reading the spiritual laws of life. Alright, so what makes it so hard to determine right and wrong? I already read that. True. True, the holy books may give the law in exact terms, yet when the leaders in politics and religion don't know or understand the full impact of karma, they begin to cut corners, guarding away at the laws that once ensured a strong, peaceful, and fulfilling place for the people. My mom's good. She's doing good. Um, she's working in the ER. She likes it. Oh, my head is hurting real bad. Let me take my medicine. I be trying to avoid taking it. It's far from popping out pills, man. All right, each of us comes to Earth with either a mission or a duty. How you doing, Nikki? How's your mom? Each of us come to Earth with either a mission or a duty. Those who have advanced spiritually in past lives and wish not only to serve God and others, living creatures, come with that mission. Most people, however, still have much to learn about the law of cause and effect and responsibility. There are very much under the law of karma. The right reincarnation is that is the result of having to fulfill a duty, in other words, bathe in the waters of unknowing and get a lot of experience. That's great to hear, Nikki. Much of it is lost on them, but in the next world after this life, the lords of karma review their past life with them and point out what the day-to-day lessons meant to them spiritually. The scammers that asked the question. Man, let me scroll up. Buddha, can I ask you a question if you don't mind? That's all I see. I don't mind. You can ask me. Notice how exact the law of return is. The law of divine spirit will return your gifts to all areas of need, including even down to the materials needed to build a home in this world or the next. The law of karma is alive and well, as those who try to steal the labors of others discover in the end. There is no hurry to divine law. The lords of karma feed out enough rope of opportunity for the entitled to bind themselves with all the knots they please, but retribution or payment does eventually come due. The ECK writings tell us of three kinds of karma, the effect this life. fate, reserve, and daily. ECK members sometimes forget that spiritual law of cause and effect remains active throughout their lives on earth, even after reaching the soul plane. Laws of cause and effect by and through karma is the reason I am here by you reading this divinity. Whether in the dream worlds or here in the physical world, there are always people who believe they can harm others in the name of God. They just don't understand the law of retribution. So when their lives go to ruin, they cry to God for help, even as they continue their efforts to harm God's messengers. How could anyone be so blind? Yet people often are. The spiritual law is that everything requires payment, and the true coin and extension of that ideal is that one who wants to be free spiritually will not encumber himself with debts that he cannot repay. Cause and effect are two necessary threads of life in the lower worlds. Even those of a higher spiritual evolution cannot ignore the law of cause and effect as long as they are in human form. The law of karma serves us better in our everyday lives than does the theory of sin. Karma covers all bases. During certain periods of history, the bulk of the laws are just. However, when a society drifts from an extensive sense of the spiritual law of karma, which sets the highest standard for the right and wrong, then the laws become unjust. The laws are unjust because the people themselves are unsure about right and wrong. The leaders of such a society merely reflect the spiritual ignorance of the people. A society with poor leadership has only itself to blame. Oh, I'm Catholic. I grew up Catholic. Take care, Buddha. Take care, Buddha, and everyone. I'm out. A nice meeting you. Oh, what you really? My religion is Catholic. I grew up in a Catholic church, but I don't consider myself. I don't go to church because I don't believe in what they do. I like to be still and meditate upon myself and connect myself to the source, to God, the creator. And I only worship God, and I am Catholic, but I do not go to church because to me, they're full of shit. They're all about money. Look at the Vatican. Look at what the Pope sits behind. My God, that's demonic. Vinny Pots and Pans show me it. And also, religion is not God. Vinny's right. Religion is what you believe in yourself. Your soul lies within your heart. So it's within your heart. Yes, God is the divinity within. That's right. See, Vinny could tell you. Vinny's known me for 2 years. We both have the same belief. We do not worship the devil. We basically, worship God. We are here because of God. God created us. God is the creator. All right, so Econar can show all people the most direct route home to God. Yes, there is a quicker exit from the wheel of karma and the reincarnation, but most people will settle for a longer, more difficult way home. What about spiritual freedom? It is soul's final release from the law of karma and reincarnation. Oh, if you're asking because my name is Buddha, that's my dog. Buddha is my dog. Life on earth is very exacting in the lessons it teaches about the law of cause and effect. It's the old principle of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Yet, life has more to offer than the rigid law of karma, which by itself would make life here a miserable existence indeed. Karma is exacting to the letter. All who live under its law, which includes most of humanity, find that everything has a stiff price tag or some other penalty. Yet there is a balance even to the law of karma, that of love, in essence, it means that when the divine spirit sends a blessing of love to us, we must pass it on to someone else or suffer a reversal in spiritual growth. Yes, I know, Vinny. The ECK, through the law of karma, deals justice impartially to any imbalance of the emotions. The spiritual parasites of society may appear to prosper for a while, but in the end, who can hope to frustrate the law of karma? It only hurts their spiritual growth until finally their deeds catch up with them. The law of karma has a way of calling in spiritual debt for repayment. When the debtor is least, when the debtor is least ready or able to repay it, yet each Yet each is his own victim. Misery and injustice may appear to strike unjustly, but all violations of the law of karma come due in good time. Karma accounts for those webs and ropes that keep us tied to very old relationships that have been going on for centuries. We are so tied to others by karma before we come into ECK that we cannot make a move without leaning on someone else. Once we come into ECK, these bands of karma begin to dissolve and eventually they drop away. Only then can we stand on our own with love. Our relationship and associations with other people are no longer based on the law of karma, which says you are thrown together because you have to resolve this or that. Now that we have the freedom to choose the people we want around us, people who do psychic healings and often plague about karmatic overload, they don't know how to be detached about it. They get so emotional about the health of their patients that they find themselves constantly ill. It happens simply because they do not recognize or understand the law of karma. They don't realize that the people who come to them for healing have earned those illnesses through violation of spiritual law. Things move very rapidly. Once an individual comes into Ekanar, sometimes it seems as if the law of karma speeds up, but rather than a speeding up of karma, the experiences is more of is more by product of expanded awareness. The law of karma works in a certain way for most people who are not in ECK. Occurrence stands between cause and effect. In the ECK, very soon after you do something that hinders you or someone else spiritually, the curtain is pulled up and the deed comes right back at you. It happens quickly enough to be within reach of your memory so that you can learn from it. Sometimes the act comes back so fast that the only way to miss the lesson would be to develop total amnesia. In other teachings, where the light and sound of God is not as direct, the curtain between cause and effect stays down much longer. Waterfalls are beautiful and very significant to our life. Yes. Have you ever been under a waterfall? It's amazing. When I was in Hawaii, I went under the waterfall. I have pictures of it. I haven't like made a video, edit, or anything. Rules passed on. It's all on the camera, and then I put it to my computer. And now the Power Director is only for Windows 10. My laptop's Windows 11. I gotta figure out how to put it on my phone. So yeah, dealing with all that. We are responsible for whatever we do according to the law of karma. Any act we perform sets something in motion. Rules passed on to us by our parents, church leaders, and political leaders are not going to make us better spiritual beings. That is trying to impose outer rules on soul, which works by an entirely different set of guidelines. Soul works by other rules, rules that sometimes the human consciousness isn't aware of. One of these rules is you pay for everything you get. This is the law of karma. What is spiritual freedom? Manhattan transcripts, Book 11, Chapter 2. Each time you move from a circle of the home to the circle of school or business, you are entering a whole new world. There will run into people who are working out the problems while they are working out their problems. You are also working out your own. This is how the law of karma works in everyday living. The end result is that we are to become people of love and compassion who allow other people to be themselves. How do we treat God's creatures? How do we treat other people? How do we treat ourselves? How do we act? How do we think? The law of life, known as the law of karma, is the great teacher. As you sow, so shall you reap. So shall you reap. It's not a vindictive law. It's not a vindictive law. It's a law designed to open the heart to love and understanding. Eventually, they'll learn that the law of life is exacting, returning to each person exactly what that person gives to life. This we call the law of karma. According to that law of karma, if I'm not willing to allow another the freedom to come and go, then I lose my freedom to come and go. There are purgatories where people go for a time between lifetimes where they work out some of their more orbit problems they have caused by breaking the law of karma. Oh shit, I broke that shit. But these aren't internal. Soul is internal, and purgatory belongs to the lower worlds, which are perishable. Well, thank God, because I think I broke that law like years ago when I was in my teens. Karma is how you treat people, so as a people would. Oh, nah, I didn't break that law then. When trouble comes, realize that you ultimately have created that problem for yourself. According to the law of karma, the law of cause and effect, you created this problem for yourself because of a lack of knowledge in the ways of divine law. Life will always treat you better. This is the basis of the law of karma. What you sow, you reap. And in the reaping of what you've sown, we gain spiritual wisdom. Each person must answer for all deeds, for he knows the law of karma requires him to balance the accounts of soul. And Aegeus, who is aware of the exact nature of the law of karma, can sidestep the shadow of envy that often engulfs those who do not understand the sudden good fortune of others. All is in its rightful place. Everything is at the exact station it deserves in life, so he can get on with his own unfoldment and keep cheerful spirit. There is a little respect for life in today's highly mechanized food chain. I don't know why my chat keeps disappearing like that. Karma is what you put into the universe will come back to you like a boomerang. Yup. Tell them, Vinny. There is a little respect for life in today's highly mechanized food chain. So it's hardly surprising that the law of karma acts to return this lack of respect to the consumer in the form of sickness and disease. The law of karma is only a textbook of divine spirit to teach immature souls about the laws of God. Once an individual grasps the spiritual laws, he has the secret of life. Even some of the most broad minded people, we find them as leaders in religion and politics, don't understand the law of cause and effect. What are the causes that drive life here? What are the responsibilities that a soul has in this life? If our leaders understood the spiritual law of cause and effect, they would be making entirely different decisions, especially if they knew they are accountable for their own actions in the government. You'll see things, you'll gain wisdom. Sometimes you'll go to the temples of golden wisdom. Sometimes an ECK master will be teaching you in the dream state. Okay? So the temples, the golden wisdom is basically sometimes an ECK master, where the masters are, they teach you in your dream state, giving you spiritual exercises. That's like if you go to the astral plane, then once you pass the astral plane, you make it to the spiritual plane. Alright, so that soul has in the okay, what are the responsibilities that soul has in this life? If our leaders understood, go, I already read that. You'll see things. You'll gain wisdom. Sometimes you'll go to Temple of Golden Wisdom. Sometimes the ECK master will be teaching you in the dream state, giving you spiritual exercises. These exercises can help you travel further into the dream worlds or get deeper insight into the secret laws of life. In other words, you may get a better understanding of the law of cause and effect, not the fact that it exists, but it works in your everyday life. It helps you. There is no line that says this is where responsibility ends and freedom begins. There is no such line. You have to decide that for yourself, and according to the law of cause and effect, experience will teach you if your decision was good or not. The law of cause and effect is in one side a training school, where we learn the lessons that life has to teach. If you want something of great value, you're going to have to work hard for it. There's no free lunch, there is no easy street. When you learn the lessons, when you understand the law of cause and effect, you graduate to the realization of divine love. Your life becomes richer in the blink of an eye because you moved from the consciousness of the masses to the spiritual consciousness of God, of divine love. Everyone thinks of karma as bad stuff. That happens to you for the bad stuff you did. But karma is good and the bad. In other words, it's cause and effect anything that occurs. If you want something from life, you must first earn it. Whoever breaks the law must pay the price in ECK. We know this is how spiritual law works. At times, when I speak the basic values, the basic moral codes, some initiates get very upset. If I speak about the law of karma, it applies to people trying to get something for nothing. They all agree with me in the principle, but at a past ECK seminar, I applied it to social programs, and boy, was there a lot of heat coming from higher initiates. The law of karma is true, they said, but let's not knock on the social programs. Let's not deframe the government's attempt to make life easier for everybody. All of a sudden, they feel the law of karma does not apply, that cause and effect no longer works if it threatens our entitlements. Basic cause and effect means if someone promises to give you something and delivers it, you'll have to pay for it. You'll have to give something up. If someone is promising to give you a whole lot, that's going to cost you a whole lot. What are you willing to give up? That's the law of cause and effect. If you're going to get something out of life, you're going to have to put in an equal amount of effort. If you don't give to life, you won't get back from life. You won't. You can't. It's absolutely impossible. What time is it? Hey, Black Empress, what's up? How you doing? Much love to you, much respect. It's so good to see you. You don't know my boy Vinny Pots and Pans. There he go right there. Yes, Buddha, people fear karma only if they put out evil in the world. Yes, that's true. I never feared karma because I never did anything wrong. So, nah, I don't think I broke that law. That's great to hear. Please type Buddha so my homeboy Vinny Pots and Pans can check out your channel. Hey, Barbara! You want to have a family reunion and come on up? I'm on the next chapter called Nature. I should read it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Bagua. Benny said Bagua. He wants his Bagua to come up. Let me drop the link. My boy Vinny. That's his mom. That's his mom, Black Empress. He's a grown man, but that's his mommy. That will always be his mommy, and he will always be his mommy's baby boy. Vinny, stop lying, Vinny. Bring your behind up here, okay? Don't be saying no, mom, because you done broke a law. Look at that, you done broke one of the spiritual laws, boy. You better say you sorry. Mm-hmm. Wow, I can't believe I'm almost done with this book. I only got a little bit left. Barbara, can you figure out how to get up here? Oh, oh, I thought the bottle was open. Ooh, I thought the bottle was open. Buddha full of jokes. Hey! Da, 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 da. Oh, you type Buddha. Type Buddha. Hold on. Let me see my phone. That took me to you. Alright, my ninja's gonna subscribe to you, okay? I don't know what ninja I'm under. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Frozen Heart. That's me. She is. Oh, you can't come up today? Okay, I truly understand. Guys, I have upcoming live tomorrow. Come and support. What time? Because tomorrow is Sean Tuber's birthday. I have running the background of BK54. I think she's gonna have karaoke. She has karaoke today due to the fact that something occurred on her last live. Buddha, do you want me to come up? Yeah, you could come up. I finished reading. I put the book away. I'm done. I say you and Bible, but Bible can't come up. Bible too busy. So it's just gonna be us cats up here. It's gonna be me and my friend Vinny. Bye, Bible. You leaving? Oh, so fast. Vinny, where you at? I'm about to say bye. Hold on, I'm trying to pin this. Let me see. Shit. I tried to pin it and it took me to the link. Now I gotta find myself again. Hey, there's Vinny! Two cats!
I'll be right back. I just gotta turn the tablet off so you don't get the echo.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, you fat cat.
Let me. Alright, hold on, Black Empress. I know. I'm just trying to find it. Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. Cause I'm on the Frozen Heart. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, everybody who is here for the spiritual laws by Harold Klemp, the spiritual laws of life by Harold Klemp. I will continue reading the book tomorrow. It will be the chapter of nature. The chapter of nature. So, everybody be careful when you're driving. I don't care what kind of damn animal it is. I don't care if it's a raccoon, if it's a rat. Do not kill the damn rats or raccoons. Do not run them over. And yes, that was my air blower that I bought on Amazon. It blows the dust off my keyboard and it saves me money. Then cost me like 20.52. Hey, what's up, Team Cody? Mega meow meow. How you doing out there? I don't know which one you are. Black Empress Emperor 3:30. Oh, that's early. All right, let me write on my calendar. So I don't forget. You got a reminder set up? Buddha, that's I'm stay home from work. How are you, mate? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing? How are you? I'm trying to pin Black Empress. Hold on, but she wrote my name. I guess okay. Wait. Why won't it let me pin you up? Because I have to be under Buddha. Wait. Is this it? No, this is the old one. No. Okay. Hold on, let me find Buddha. Buddha. Oh wait, that's on their different name too. Nice meal. Espérate. Espérate, espérate. That means hold on one moment, please. Let me go under Buddha for you and pull up your comment, and I shall post your link. Vinny, please
Yes.
talk to them for a minute. Introduce yourself while I pull up her link.
I'm another meow meow.
Mega meow meow.
Mega meow meow.
Mega meow meow. Okay, yeah, you could drop it. You don't gotta ask. Oh, you don't got a wrenchy. Ay, Dios mío. Now you got a
Ay, Dios
wrenchy.
mío, cabrón.
I am so sorry. You don't have a wrenchy. I thought you had a wrenchy. Ay, Dios mío, te carajo, bro.
Hey, carajo, hey, boy.
I know, man. What's wrong with me? They're like they're like number one.
No, señorita.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, I broke. I pinned Black Empress. Everybody, please do show go love and support. Oh, that's Vinny Pots and Pans. That's my homeboy I've known for 2 years.
I love that name, Black Empress.
Black Empress Enterprise TV, Vinny.
Uh, uh,
You gotta go watch one of her videos.
well, the
She has
Enterprise TV makes me think I'm gonna go rent a car.
no, no, no. Oh
I'm
no.
kidding. It's a joke.
She could sing. She could sing.
Buddha, you
She
remember the
but
rental car company, Enterprise?
yeah, Enterprise.
Yeah, they'll come pick you up.
Yeah.
That's all. It's a joke.
Hey,
Oh
I need a
man,
rental
it's not
car, Black
landing well, I
Empress. Bring me a rental car.
guess.
I need a
We
car. My
need a big
mother has
rental
my
car to fit
car.
your fat cat and my fat cat into it.
Yes, we need high class.
Yeah, we need a pour room, for our paws. Yeah, we got big paws coming through.
Did you drop the link? Where's the link? Yeah, you have a jacket. I gave you a jacket. Oh, there's a premiere. Okay. So how you doing, Vinny?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Ooh.
My ears were like, when you get that like, hey, my ears are ringing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, that. So when you open up that book and you start reading, you invite the spiritual realm to come to you. You realize that, right?
No.
Well, have you ever seen a movie, Buddha, on the evil side when they open up a book and they want to summon the
Yeah,
demon?
I seen the uncharmed ones.
Okay, so you're opening up a book in the good way. So you're summoning in good people, and
Good people, yeah.
yeah, that's all. That's all I mean.
That's good.
I knew you were doing something because my ears were ringing. I was like, I gotta see what Buddha. Boom, boom.
Oh, Vinny don't sing.
Well, I
She's
sing. My,
asking
my
you to
heart
sing.
sings.
She's asking you to sing.
Sing,
Enterprise asking you to sing.
sing something.
Sing. Meow 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 meow.
Hey, you just did it for me, Buddha, with the fat cat. Look at that chicken's face in front of your apron. There. I'm gonna be Penny Alavaca with grilled chicken soon.
I have that chicken because it like totally hides my face.
Yeah, I don't see your mouth underneath
Oh,
the nose of the fat cat.
nope.
No, not today.
Cause I got my privacy glass on.
Ah, gotcha. Buddha being private.
Now see if I open it. Hold on. You see, my mouth is like, look, its mouth is right under my mouth. And my
It
eyeball
is
is
funny
like
though.
all the way down there.
It is funny though,
And
boy.
it's like, what the heck?
The heck is going on here? My mouth is under my nose.
Look, if y'all feel blue, you wearing blue, Black Empress. Let me show you what you is. A blueberry. You want us to sing for you.
We're
Come join the
blueberries.
blueberries.
We
Go ahead.
won't disappoint you.
Oh, look, I got a tomato. A
Oh, the tomato.
tomato.
Look at that thing. Listen, if I saw you come in my house with that kind of face, I'd be shitting my pants right now.
Ah, too funny. Oh, look, I could be a pasta. Your pasta for tonight, eh? Eating pasta.
Right. That's the pasta that chicken in front of you, a big fat cat. And I say fat, you guys know. It's PHAT, fat.
Oh, the chicken moved around so much. Look at it flipped the spaghetti over my head.
Oh, that chef is fucking it up.
Oh!
He went bam like Emerald Lagasse in the kitchen. I was gonna add strawberries to the pasta.
She said, Vinny, I have a rose. A
Oh,
rose? You want to see a rose?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Me neither. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what
Let me see. I put
rose
rose.
is.
Let me
Look at
see.
you as a
Roses.
fucking strawberry. You're so funny, bro.
I'm looking for roses. Let me see.
I don't know what that means.
Here's a rose. Is
It's
that the rose? Oh, you got this rose. Ooh.
Ooh, I see you.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
No, you should.
Oh my god! Look at it! Oh my god! You shit on my head!
Oh, no, you not.
We got color rings!
Oh, damn, it's all over your ceiling.
Oh my goodness! No, 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 no! Okay, I could be a little rose petal for you. There we go. No makeup, no nothing. Hey, Zero the Infinite Renewed. What's going on? What happened to you earlier? I was talking to you, and I forget who the other one was. So y'all win. I forget. But let me see. Look, Vinny. Look how good this is. This
Yeah,
thing
that one's
has
like
right.
sitting
Let's
right.
say you don't feel like getting ready. You don't feel like doing nothing, right? And you want to show your face.
That emoji really suits you
Let's
because
say you just got out of bed,
it's.
and this thing puts
Who just got out of bed? Who got out of bed?
boom. See if you just get out of bed, this thing puts makeup for you. Like, oh my god, do you not see my makeup?
Well, you're beautiful without makeup, Buddha.
Thank you.
Look at that highlight on the bottom lip.
Oh wait, I just don't. Okay, there. Here we go. Ah, no.
Hey, Booty, you ever see that squirrel come back and grab your bird feeder?
Oh my gosh, no, because my mother took my damn bird feeder. She's like, if the puppy eats the bird poop, it will die.
Okay.
I'm like, what? It will die? Like,
That had to
really?
been one of the
Like,
funniest live streams you have ever done.
Right, I was reading a spiritual
For
book.
anybody who doesn't know, Buddha is she opened up the book and she's reading the Akashic records, right? All peace and positivity and all this, and all of a sudden she just fucking stops reading, stands straight up and goes, whatever she was, and she was yelling at this squirrel who attached himself to her bird feeder right outside her window where she could see.
It was the
And
last
but the
bit.
funniest thing, Buddha, is you didn't end there. You got she took a phone, ladies and gentlemen, and harassed the squirrel and chased his ass.
Oh my
All
goodness.
the way, and then telling the squirrel, "Do you know I'm doing a live? Why are you bothering me?" Like talking to it like it knows. And I have a feeling it did, and that's why Buddha's going to talk to it, of course. And the squirrel was just looking at her like, "Yeah, I know, you know." And Buddha was running all over her lawn, saying, "Get the f out of here, you idiot!" And then she comes back in. She sits calmly. She looks and she goes, "Sorry about that, everybody." And then she starts reading more peace and positivity. It could have been a Saturday Night Live skit. It was so funny and so natural. I mean, it was just so funny, man. Right, Buddha? That was
Yeah,
so funny. But you see the humor in what I'm saying about that, right?
it was the last bit of food I had. It's
She's reading
like,
the Akashic records, peace and positivity, everybody. But meanwhile, she just stops dead in her tracks, looking out to the side, and goes, "You," she's yelling, and we're like, "Oh, what's going on?" She's yelling at a squirrel eating the bird feed. That's so funny, man. You got to get those. That was just class. And then she does all that, and then she chases the poor little thing down over a lawn with her phone, filming the whole damn thing,
I told him,
talking to it like
I
it.
told him, you on camera? I got you
Yeah,
on
you're on camera. I
YouTube.
got you, you little fucking prick.
I
And
told him,
she
you on
goes,
YouTube? I got you
and
right
then
on
all of a
YouTube.
sudden,
Everybody see you.
she comes back in the house, and then all of a sudden, she sits down and continues reading peace and positivity like nothing happened. You see the humor in that, man. You couldn't script a better funny segment. I'm gonna be talking about the Akashic record. Everybody be peace and love, and then she just slaps his head. Get the heck out of here! Running around, and she didn't leave it at that. Buddha ran with her cell phone, switched the camera, and chased this poor little squirrel all around her yard until she chased it up a tree and said, "I got your number." And
Look
then
at
just
it. I feel like the movie White Chicks. They gave me a mask.
how funny was it? I mean, I could, I've seen a lot
Made
of
a
things in
meow
life that I
meow.
laugh funny. Or when you get that really good,
Yeah.
belly laugh, like it comes from deep in the. I laughed so hard at that. I couldn't stop laughing for like days. I thought about it. I'm still thinking about it when I'm laughing.
Look, Benny, I found a candle with
Hey,
my
you're a king.
eyes.
Oh, you're gonna light the way.
I could light the way, light the way for you
Light the way.
with my green eyes.
Oh. Now, everybody who's watching right now, pretend. Okay, here's Buddha doing what she's doing. Like, I'm gonna light the way. I'm a candle. And then all of a sudden, she just gets out of her zone right here. Slaps her head, stands up and goes, "Hold on, everybody! And then she takes us on a journey outside her house.
Oh, I start banging on the window.
Chuck chasing a squirrel down the street. I got you on tape. I got you on video, you little bastard.
Did did I pin Team
That
Code?
was
Yeah, I
so
pinned it.
funny, man. That
I
was
seen
funny.
Black Emperor. I pinned
Thank
Black
you for that laugh,
Empress.
Buddha. I mean, that you can't script that. Only God can script something like that. You just so you know when you know people who are funny unintentionally, thinking
Uh-huh.
that they're not funny, but people are the you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, I know.
you're funny without knowing you're fucking funny. And that was I mean, that was the best ever. Saturday Night Live could not even have scripted something so good. They just couldn't.
Come on.
Especially Buddha, when you decided to switch to cam, you picked up your camera and then we're like first person watching you run out your house. We're like, what's going on? You little bastard. You better stop eating this bird feed. I got your number. You're on my YouTube live.
Yeah, he ran up a tree and then he came
Right.
back down from the palm,
But
and
Buddha,
I
how
put the
funny
camera
is
right
that
on him.
you were yelling at a squirrel, letting this squirrel know you were filming him, and he's or she is on YouTube live right now. Like, like that even mattered to the squirrel. It's a
But it
little fucking
understood.
bastard.
It was looking at the camera.
Well, he was a little ham. I give him that. But that was hey, maybe he needed to do that Buddha through the universe in order to produce what makes us laugh today. You see?
Yeah, maybe somebody was
Yeah.
having a bad day and needed to crack up.
Hear that funny fucking story. I mean, that I could tell that story all day long to anybody if they need a good laugh. I mean, that I didn't expect it. I'm sitting there and you go, and for anybody really listening, you know how she's reading her book. So she's reading the Akashic records. And all of a sudden, peace, positivity, easy peasy, no problem. We love everybody. And all of a sudden, she just stops, slaps the table, stands up, and go, "That's the last straw. I'm going after your ass." A lot of curse word, and I mean, hilarious. It was the best move or live that I've ever been on with Buddha. On that, that was just
Yeah, you guys have to go back and see it. I mean,
I don't know which one it
I
is,
don't
but
know which one it is
yeah,
either.
but
I don't know.
it's golden. It's golden.
But it's under the playlist called Akashic Records.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot of
don't
those
know how to
private, but
trim that little part. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Meanwhile, I did a 10-hour like almost a 10-hour live last night,
oh
and they
wow.
gave me 2 copyrights, and they won't let me remove them.
Oh no.
They
And
won't let
I
me.
didn't even give you the copyright. See that what happened?
No, no, no. It's because I showed myself when I was 20, and Keisha Cole was playing in the background.
Oh, there you go.
So I already knew I was gonna get a copyright, but I figured, okay, I always get copyrights, and I can always just change the music.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for the support, May Team Cody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. Seriously, I appreciate it very much. And to Team Meow Meow, Mega Meow Meow, to
Meow.
all of you, truly thank you with my entire heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There you go.
Yes,
An entire Buddha hut.
my entire heart. Thank you. Let's see who we can.
So they copyrighted you. See, they fuck you in the
Yeah,
drive-through,
they
Buddha.
copyrighted me, and I paid $11.99 to do this stupid shit about skipping the ads, and
Mm-hmm.
I can download the video,
Mm.
but where does it download to? I have no idea.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, oh
Yeah, you
my
gotta be
god.
careful with shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like going crazy. I'm trying to download. I did download 3 times, and then I'm like, let me just go live, read a few chapters, and then just go to my friend because she's doing karaoke. Oh, perfect. Miss Key just went live. Miss Key is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful content creator.
That's Miss Key Kitchen.
Yes, Miss Key Kitchen.
Oh, like
If
you. I like
anybody
that.
would love to go to her, and please hit the thumbs up. She is live. She is, hold on, she's doing meet and greets
Hmm.
for everybody.
All right, Buddha. So you gonna end your live now?
Yeah, because I already been on for like 2 hours. If you want me to stay on, I'll stay on a little
No,
bit
no,
longer.
no. Listen, it's not up to me. It's what. What do you feel? What's your flavor, player? Fat cat.
I don't mind sitting here
Oh,
talking
as
to
you're
you.
yawning.
It's always good to talk to you.
No, it always is. I told you. The only reason you drew me in by what you were reading. There's no other way to explain that. You understand more than everybody else thinks we're fucking nuts with that.
Nah,
You're
I
you're
understand.
speaking and you're reading and you're talking about the karma, you're talking about this and that. And that's why my ears rang. And people who are tapped in, turned on, tuned in,
Okay,
pick
hold
that
on,
up
hold
on
on,
on the
Vinny.
people
What,
that
what
we
is
care
what is
about.
this? So you want me to take one? Okay, well hold on so you can put it in a. My nails broke because the dog. Oh,
Hmm.
and you let the little one out. I was just peeking back in for you. I'm sorry, hold on. I'll take
Oh,
pill.
that's okay. Do what you
My
gotta do.
mom's giving me. Hold on.
Hi, Buddha mom.
Huh?
I said, hi, Buddha's mom.
Let's open. Oh, Vinny said hi. Okay. Well, I don't need that. What is that? I have one. It's over there. The lid is broke. The one with the lid broke. That. Don't break it. Yes, I bought it. See, the lid is broke. Are you gonna change? Oh no. That lid is broke too. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah, I already took one earlier. Yeah, so you don't take the box. Don't forget the box. Cause then they're gonna say we need the box. Huh? You can take the receipt. Okay, Rennie. She said hi.
Oh yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
Well, I'm not hungry. Okay. I guess I have Mario's bowl for breakfast.
So if
Sure.
I go over to Miss Key Kitchen
Hmm.
live, what does she do over there?
It is basically she is just doing come meet, connect.
Okay,
She's dropping people,
okay. I
and
think
that's
that's
it.
maybe where I'll go and get out of your hair here.
You sure?
Well, are you sure?
What we talking?
My,
How's the weather?
oh, I don't
What you
know.
been up to?
It's so funny.
My goodness, Vinny. What you gotta do? Go grab a smoke. Go pee before you
Well, those
talk.
would be two good things I could. Do you?
Yes, I have to go to the
Okay,
restroom.
so I'll mute and let's take a bathroom break. Everybody in the chat take a bathroom break.
Bathroom break.
That's it because everybody does it. Don't be embarrassed. Everybody goes pee pee and poo poo. Buddha, I tell that to Yummy, my cat, all the time. I said, "Don't be embarrassed. Everybody does it," but she runs outside, and I've never seen that cat pee or poo. But she's embarrassed. I'm like, "Don't be embarrassed." Everybody does it.
Aww.
Oh, okay. I'll just mute, and I'll be right back. You too.
All right, I'll be
I'm
right
gonna
back.
go. I'm gonna go pee, not poop. My
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna
poop.
go pee.
My poop is done. I know it's easy.
Hey, everybody, thank you for staying in the background. I truly appreciate it. Much love. We just waiting for being in. Let's see who else is going on. Let me see. When is BK54 going live? Let me see. Cause I promise you I'll sing 6:30. Okay. She's at Vivian's and the other person's channel to get you know I can call you Colty. Is your name Colty? I can call you Colty. I have bad memory. I have a traumatic brain injury. So my name is Buddha. Very easy. I call you Cody. You're in the BGBG. You probably at work. All right. Look, check it out. Go to Miss Key Kitchen and she'll drop your link automatically. Trust me. Oh, my heart's been hurting all day. Everybody, please go to Miss Key, hit the thumbs up, and just show love. Just say hi, and then you guys can come right back. Say hi. She drops your link, you know, and it's really good for you guys to meet, grow, connect. That's how we all grow on YouTube by connecting with one another. Shibachi the same, papi. Hmm. Looking at my dog. She's eating. Let's see. Let's see who else is live. Oh, my heart hurts. Vape. Yeah, I did a 10-hour live last night. Team Cody. I was wondering if you knew how I could do this. Maybe Sean knows because
Wow, 10 hours.
yeah, I went to sleep. I went to sleep at 12. I woke up at 5.
Hmm.
No, well, I woke up at 3:33 again.
And you were energized.
Oh no, I woke up at 5:55 again.
Oh, well, 555 is good too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when since you mentioned that yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
I woke up to it again. I saw that,
You have
and
some
I'm
good dreams?
like, huh?
Did you have some good dreams?
I didn't dream.
Oh, damn.
Like I don't dream.
Really?
That's the weirdest thing. Yeah. Sometimes I dream. Like the time in Hawaii, I was surprised. I dreamed. I thought it was real life. I thought like I was really in the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just weird. I thought like
It's funny how some
everything.
people don't remember dreams and some people have vivid recollections after they wake up. Now, I'm the kind of person that
Mhm.
when I'm dreaming, Buddha,
Mhm.
I know I'm dreaming. I know I'm in the dream. And then you know what I do?
Uh.
I just fly away and I fly from whatever it is that I'm dealing with. I gotta go in the air. I'm like Superman. I'm serious.
You're like Superman.
Well, I don't know if I'm Superman, but I don't have my flight coordination of it all because I sometimes I'm banging into shit and I'm trying to get my it's like a pilot flying for the first time, So I bang into a lot of shit. But
So he's over there going.
yeah, I'm going but what's cool about it though, Buddha, if anybody threatens me in my dreams, I could just
Hmm.
put my hand out and whisk them away and just
You know, I don't mean to interrupt you. Do you
no,
know
go
what
ahead.
my uncle told me to start practicing? And I'm like, how the hell do I practice that? He's like, because I took his course, Phoenix Rising. I took that course.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, I want everybody to practice lucid dreaming. And that's all he said. And I'm like, thinking to myself, okay, is he gonna say out in the world to do this? But he never did.
No, but the coolest thing, Buddha, maybe what he was trying to tell you, and maybe if he really disclosed like what I'm telling you, you'd think, he's nuts. But
No, he
but
talks to your guardian angel. Yeah.
but what I'm saying is that when you reach the right level of the planes, 3D, 4D, 5D, whatever the fuck, 5D, whatever. When you do go to sleep, first of all, that's the best rest your body's getting, right?
Right.
And then if you know you're going to sleep, and you go to sleep with a positive attitude about things. Like you're not hemming and hawing, like, yeah, this person did me dirt. Oh, this person cut me off at the easy pass lane.
Right.
And none of so if you go to sleep and you're grateful, right?
Right.
And you ask God, let me just have a nice relaxing time, and whatever you want to show me, God, show me. And then you'll find yourself in a dream, Buddha, like I do most often, where you know you're dreaming. Now, that to me, when I started to first experience that, and I experienced that like about 2, 3 years ago, where I know I'm dreaming. I know I'm sleeping in my bed, but I know I'm dreaming. How cool is that? That's
See,
the feeling that you need to get to.
that's the thing with me last year. Okay, before
Hmm.
Christmas last year, I was sitting at my computer. Okay,
Hmm.
watching Awakening Planet. It's on YouTube. It's called Awakening Planet.
Hmm.
It's all like high frequency, beautiful, like
Hmm.
flying over the ocean. Like it's peaceful. It's
Right.
great, and it shift. I guess my Qigong instructor told me that I shifted my consciousness, and that he could tell I'm not lying because he had a similar dream, and he was fine. Um, over the water, he saw his friend. Me, I flew through like caves thing with water.
Hmm.
Then I flew directly. I was flying directly like over the sea, like over the ocean, towards the sun.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh shit, how the hell do I turn? And all of a sudden, these two red eyes popped in front of me, and I woke up instantly.
Right.
And I was sitting in my chair. I started pacing back and forth. What happened? And I told my mom, I think I just saw the devil. And then my mom was like, no, 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 no,
No, no, no.
relax, relax,
No,
relax.
right.
That's your past self. You just have to pass it. That's it. It's just trying to block you from going forward. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna have no fear.
Hmm.
I took a hit of my blunt. I took a hit. I said, okay, I'm not gonna have no fear. No fear. I took like a couple hits because yo, if you would have seen them red eyes, ooh shit.
No, no, no. What you experienced there, Buddha, is there's so many different. Listen, I'm not an expert. I don't profess to be, but people will say like, "Oh, I'm a dream expert." What did you see? And then they could, analyze the things that you were doing.
Right.
But the coolest thing, Buddha, is what you were saying, and I experience it a lot. Is let
Wow.
alone knocking into building. That's lately.
Wow.
But when I first started to know that I'm dreaming, what am I flying over? Water,
What? Okay, cool.
like God's waters. You get it?
Yeah.
The
And it's
many waters.
beautiful, right? The
Yes,
valleys,
and
the
there's a
green
sun, and I feel it,
trees.
and but you do feel it, and
Yeah.
sometimes I crash and burn, but I wake up just like you. But lately, I've been just again, obviously knowing I'm dreaming, but then it's like kind of like it's weird to say, Buddha, and this is probably the first time I'd ever said this to anybody, but kind of like in the Matrix. You
Uh-huh.
know when they were trying to teach Neo to jump off the building and fly to the other building.
Okay, he not to interrupt you. He told me it's like the Matrix to watch the Matrix. I'm like, why would I watch the Matrix? I don't want to watch the Matrix. Like seriously. I never seen it. I have no interest in watching it.
Okay, but now it's funny, Buddha. My featured video on my channel,
Mhm.
when you have time and you're not, you're a
Mhm.
busy gal. I know you, but there's a video and it's called Silent Running by Mike and the Mechanics.
Okay.
But what I use is my nephews. My nephew said that I look like Neo from the Matrix. And what they gave me was it's like a collectible uh action figure kind of thing. Okay. You could twist
Right.
the head, left, right, but he's got his eyes, has glasses, black hair, black coat, but he's got his hand. One of his hands is like stop, and the other hand is
Is it
yeah,
the sound of silence?
no.
No. Okay. So.
It is Mike and the Mechanics. It's the featured video on my channel. But what I'm trying to say with that
Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay.
is that little action figure I made the video about
Mhm.
with that song because the lyrics are more important than the action figure, trust me. But it's all intertwined with the Matrix. I'm like, God, well, yeah, you know me, but like when I put a video, I'm like, I got to be inspired to do it. I don't do nothing that it's not approved by, in the
Right.
spiritual realm. So, but it's the Matrix,
Okay.
and it's kind of like that song of all the songs that I do have. That's why it's featured right now today. Is that song sums up where everybody needs to be. And I would rather you look up the lyrics of that song instead of watching my song. But Buddha, I have the doll, action figure, standing on,
Yeah, I see it on top.
yeah, it's a bunch of light, like the Matrix. But, yeah. And I feel like I'm running silent. And that's exactly what this song is about. And like you are, it's like you're running silent. And what I mean by running
Yeah.
silent, Buddha, is that not everybody gets us. What I mean by that is, can you hear me? Can you hear me calling? Just like you're starting to read that book, my ears for some reason heard you. And that's why I'm here tonight. When you
Cool.
do certain things in life and what God wants to intend to have a good time and hang out with the like minded individuals, this in lies where we are tonight.
Yeah, I was very depressed earlier, and I started popping pills and just drinking kombuchas like a whole bunch. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, forget this. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I'm gonna read my book. I went live. I read my
Right.
book. I feel fine.
Buddha, read out of that book and you understand more than anybody here, probably even more than me, that what you're pushing out into the universe is going to come back at you. And
Right.
you're the fat cat with the chef hat. That's
Cooking the
po-
chicken.
that is positive fucking energy, man. That's not talking about the shit that bothers me. That's not talking about the past. You're a chef. Hat in the cat. It's an emoji thing, but it is a wonderful symbol that I don't know if you look at that is so cute and fun because that's what the spiritual realm wants for us. They want us to have fun. Buddha, people forget to laugh nowadays. They forget to make fun of shit.
Very
And it
true.
don't mean anything. It doesn't
And
mean
some
anything.
people like
But
to hide things from some people.
yeah, people get so pent up that they forget that it's a joke or you forget to laugh at certain things. But But
Yeah.
that's what that video is all about. It's Neo
Oye.
from the Matrix. I use it a couple of times in different songs, but only when it's called for. But I've I've been dealing with this for a while, and I love it. I ask God all the time, Buddha,
Mhm.
what do you want me to do today? And he'll answer. Most people would think that's fucking nuts, but it's not nuts because I'm just all about positive vibes. I'm just, I'll come across some motherfuckers that are just, you know, but I think that's why God gives me that kind of strength in a sense, because Buddha, you know yourself, you got to smite down some demons that come at you, like, whoa, get the fuck at it. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
certain people that have the courage and the strength to just
Yeah.
knock away people that you know is not a good fit for you in your life. Let them go and do what they got to do. As I always say, Buddha, it's like Noah's Ark. So, a lot of
Right.
people drowned it in the flood. We're the kind of people we're going to be sitting on the boat, hanging and chilling with the animals. You get me?
Right.
All right, I'll stop preaching. What are you
I
doing?
understand you. I get you. It's kind of like what I'm going through right now. I
Yeah,
gotta make a
but always
decision.
remember, Buddha, I love you. God loves you. The spiritual realm would not keep connecting me back to you if you weren't on the right path. You're on the right path. And you're
Thank you.
learning like we all do. I didn't learn it overnight. You just don't learn it like a light switch on and off. It takes a little time, like a marinade. You don't want to marinate your chicken like that chicken looks like in front of your fat cat. Like, oh, you're gonna marinate me now after you chop my head off. Yeah, because you know what?
Yeah, I
You're
want to
gonna let that
learn.
chicken marinate because over time it's gonna taste better when you enjoy it instead of doing quickness and not marinating. You see. Hmm,
Right.
yeah. I'm sorry if
And it's
I'm.
like
I'm sorry if I'm
people see
holding
me.
you up with this.
Nah,
Whatever.
you're not holding me up. Yeah,
Well,
right.
I don't know. Like,
People see my name and they automatically think I'm into Buddhist. That's my religion. But I'm like, no. Like honestly, I have no religion. Like, yes, I believe in God.
you're like me.
I
You
believe
grew up
in the
Catholic.
creator, but
I'm not Catholic
I
anymore.
grew up Catholic, but I don't
Right?
consider myself Catholic. I don't people
Nope.
ask me, I'm like, I meditate and
I
I
am not,
believe in
right.
God
You
and I pray in
identify
my
with
room.
no specific man-made religion. So when
Right.
people say or ask, "What religion are you?" I'm not. And then the next question is, "Well, do you believe in God?" Because that's what the rubes and the sheeple do, right? Well, do you? Yes, I do believe in God. Yes, I do. So, so, and at that point, buddy, you see their eyeballs like go like a slot machine. Like, how could you not be in a religion but believe in God? They expect people to say, if you're not in a religion, I don't believe in God. That is
Yep.
the rubes. That is the ants marching all in the same cadence. Buddha, you and I, we get off that march with two ants looking at one another and go, we're going this way. Get the fuck out of this line. That's what we do. And that's what we're doing in life. And Buddha, by and
Yeah.
large, more and more people are getting woken up to that. I kid you not. Hmm,
That's right.
that's right. It's exactly right. Hey, Buddha. Oh,
Oh.
you know somebody they want to get married? Oh, they want to get married in the Catholic Church. What does the Catholic Church say? Oh, give me
Uh,
$500. Get the fuck out
I
of
don't know
here.
what the hell they said. They talking about give me money. All I know
Right?
is
That's
I
not
wanted to have
God.
a service for my father,
That's not
and
God, right?
they wanted my mom wanted to have a service because my mom didn't have no money. My dad was like the main one who brought in all the money,
Hmm.
and so did my mom. But with two incomes not combined anymore, it's hard.
Right.
So
And what
with
the church
him
say?
gone and with
How
him
much
dead,
you got?
and then the hospital charging,
Right.
and then the church wanted to charge, it
The
was
church,
like
and that's
my
all
my
point,
mom
Buddha.
didn't have it. Yeah, my mom was like, I
Hospitals, I get. You gotta do whatever you gotta do with your insurance, whatever that. But the church, Buddha, wanted money.
well, the hospital was did wrong.
Well,
when
okay, that's a.
when no when my father arrived, the doctor even told my mother, "Your husband arrived in a state where he was going to die. He was dead. We just put tubes down his throat, making." And my mom was screaming, saying, "So you made me think you were getting him, making him better, but in reality, he was just suffering and dying slowly."
Hmm.
Because you kept keeping him alive with these machines. And
Well,
then when he passed, I like I had left, and it's weird because I spoke to him and I was crying, and he looked at me in my eyes,
mm-hmm,
like he turned his eyeball and he looked at me and he squeezed my hand,
mm-hmm.
and then he let go. That's how much he could hold. Like he squeezed my hand, and then
Right.
I started crying because they said he wasn't responsive. And then a priest came in, and the priest is reading him his last rites.
Mm.
Oh my god! I flipped out and started cussing
Mm-hmm.
because I told and my mom was like, "Shh, let him do this. Your father needs his." I'm like, he's not dying. So why the hell are you reading him his last rites? I don't get this. I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand why you people need to do this. And then my mom was like, "Just please," and I'm like, "Fine." So we
Right.
did, and I was just looking at my father and just crying. And
Right.
then all I remember is I came home. I was sad. I took 8 Benadryls. I took water. I went to sleep. I don't know what time it was that I woke up. I threw up all the Benadryls
Why did you take 8 Benadryls at that point?
because I loved my father and I wanted to be with my
You
father.
wanted to be with him. I understand that. But you
And
see how God but you
I
see
asked the
how God
doctor.
put a stop to that?
Yeah, I asked the
You
doctor,
throwing that
"Can I
up and
donate my liver?" And the doctor said it's not only his liver. Oh no, donate a kidney. And then he goes, "It's not only his kidney, it's his liver, it's all his organs." I
mhm.
go, "Well then shit, take all my organs and give it to him."
Well, it don't really work like
And
that,
they're
but
like,
I know what your
yeah, my
heart is
mom
with
was like,
that.
"You
Yeah.
can't do that." And I was like, "You know what? I'm going home. I can't be this
Right.
because I went through it with Rosie, my friend, and I can't."
But
I was
Buddha,
like, "I can't."
here's the coolest thing though, Buddha.
But listen, at that time I threw up.
Mhm.
That's the time my father died. My mother said
Right. And
he
he was trying to
passed.
get that bullshit out of your system.
Yeah, she said that when he passed,
It's not your time to go, and he didn't want you to.
right? But she said when he passed, my brother's uh like his wife, the one that's all into Santeria and shit,
Mhm.
she was sitting there and we didn't know that. She's she got scared because all the hairs on my mom's arms and then all the hairs on her stood up like you felt air
Mhm.
just like
Like they were
lift up.
electrified.
Yeah, like and they
Mhm.
lift. That's and they're like that's how powerful your father was. And he saw when he went above, he could see the real her.
Right.
And that's probably why he did that, to scare the shit out of her. Because she looked at my mom and she was like, "Did you feel that?" And she goes, "Yes, my husband's very powerful." And she goes, "And my husband's only daughter is powerful." And they say that I'm genius level, but
Right. And you
I
were.
won't open up that much. Like I can't. I'm learning. I'm
Not to
just
the public.
learning.
You're like a what do they call him? Like listen, they called Einstein crazy because he was a recluse. He stayed at
Hmm.
home. He didn't want to go anywhere, but he was so fucking smart. And most people who are in your level of genius, let's say, right?
Mm,
Uh, you hide yourself away from the world because you don't want to be in the world. The world makes you uncomfortable.
yes,
And
it
rightfully
does.
so, it makes me uncomfortable too. So the only way nowadays in 2022, the spiritual energy and God and the angels have us trying to we're breaking out of our system, Buddha, in a way, right? But
Right,
without having to fucking meet people physically. How about that? Right?
right.
How cool is that? And that's what
It's cool.
that's what technology has been all about. And you know what? God allows that and whatnot. But what I'm trying to tell you is that night you you thought everything was all over with and you take those fucking Benadryl pills. Your father said, fuck that, right?
Yeah,
You do realize that because Buddha, you're an important person. You're a important figure in your life's path. Your soul has things to do. You got to keep it moving and move along. And but Buddha, look at you today as opposed to the night you took the Benadryl.
but my health is not very good.
If you keep believing that your health is not
No,
well,
it's not. It's not. I
but
know it's not. Doctors told me.
doctors tell you, what does God tell you, Buddha? That's my point. Listen, Buddha, without going
Oh.
into it, without going into it, Buddha,
Hmm.
I could tell you a bunch of things I've been diagnosed with, but I don't believe it. Not anymore. I don't believe it. And God told me so. The more you believe in what a fucking another man tells you what you got, there's a problem. I ask God, what do I do? What do I have? And he will answer you. The more, see, that's what the devil and evilness wants to do. They want to keep dragging people down to think that they got all these ailments. Oh, take this pill, take that pill. Get on. Buddha, do you realize that the pharmaceutical companies in this world make more money than any other industry?
No, I know they do.
Okay. So, and maybe this is the reason why we're chilling and talking tonight, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I learned no, that's not my diagnosis. I know it's not. And I don't keep having that as my bit. Buddha, the way I could say it is tomorrow's 9/11. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow's my friend's birthday. Sean Tuber, Uber,
I
Sean
would
T Uber on YouTube.
all right. But Buddha, what I'm gonna say to you here,
Mm,
and I'm just gonna say it one time real quick.
okay.
You know I was there the day of.
Yeah,
22
9/11.
years now later, right?
Yeah.
They diagnosed me, Buddha, with a bunch of shit
Why?
because I was there and a lot of people died.
You were there? You were in the building, or you were by it?
Wasn't in the building. Buddha, you know. I think you do. Maybe you don't.
No, I don't think I.
I was a rookie NYPD cop when that happened.
Okay, no, I didn't hear about that.
All right, but let's just let's just say, Buddha, I
Oh,
was there day of, months after, and we're gonna go with that, okay?
okay.
Now,
So
most
you
guys that I
breathed
know
in
who
all
were
that shit.
there, yeah, most guys that I know who were there, or girls, they're dead now. But here we are
Yeah, I
celebrating.
heard about that.
But
I
here,
my mother told me about that. That the people that were there close by, most of them are not alive anymore because they inhaled something.
yeah,
And I'm like, what?
and I'm one of them.
Oh my god.
And Buddha,
See, God protected you. It's not your time. God protects those.
but Buddha, the first 2 weeks there were no masks given to us as cops or firemen or whatever. They didn't expect something like this to be going on. So they had to wait for the masks to come.
Wow.
But for 2 weeks, Buddha, nobody
Wow.
had a mask. And you know how no they fucked up is for New York City to prepare for the next one with, dust or debris or chemicals in the air. They made everybody at that point get a gas mask. And if you see it, it's on NYPD. That's all I can attest to. On NYPD's legs, it looks like a little sandwich box that they have on their legs, whether if it's their left leg, right leg, it just hangs down low, like right off their thigh. It's a gas mask, which
Wow.
they only did that, Buddha, to cover their own ass. Because now with
Mm-mm.
all the bullshit that's going on with lawsuits and health reasons and whatnot. But without going any more into that,
So I was sue their ass too. Shit. Put my life in
I thought
danger.
you knew that, Buddha. I thought you knew that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I have,
uh,
I have a TB. I have poor memory. So you told me
right.
2 years ago. I'm hearing shit.
Oh, true, true. You fat cat. But
Oh, what I was gonna ask you, do you watch this guy called he's famous. Greg Brandon?
no, I never heard of that.
He always talks about like he's talking about the Torah code, a 3,000 year. Let me see what he's talking about. My mom watches him and
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Wayne Dyer
Yeah, no, I don't know.
and this new guy, I forget his name. But he's talking about the Torah code, a 3,000-year-old ancient map reveals the what is it? The unthinkable. He's from Gaia,
Mm-hmm.
and he's also with what was it? 5 days ago, he was talking about understanding the mandala effect. I didn't watch it. I was like, I don't know what that is. The mandala effect,
So
but
he sounds to me like somebody who's in tune like we are.
yeah, he is. He's very
You
into
kind of
him.
feel the pulse of what's going on around the world
Yeah,
in a way.
he's very into it. He talks about you
Huh.
are creating the universe. It exists because of you, he says. And then he shows all the chakras.
Right. And we just learned about all the chakras Well, they didn't learn about it, but we got beautiful drawings from Mama Dingo the other night,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yep.
And maybe she's not as spiritual as we are, but something compelled her to make that kind of artistic piece, right? So
Maybe she doesn't know she's as spiritual.
correct,
Some
just
people don't
mhm,
know they're spiritual when they are.
correct, Buddha,
Some people don't know they have that gift.
correct. But it's
Some
when they
avoid it
find,
by drinking alcohol
but
because my father kept drinking alcohol, and I'm like, why do you have to buy a 20 case, 220 cases of Corona every freaking week? Why?
yeah, but maybe he did that to settle his mind because he can't put up with all these rubes who don't get his
He, you know,
level.
he
You get me?
he could see dead people, he said,
Yeah. Well,
and he could
listen,
talk
Buddha.
to them, he could help them pass. And
Yeah.
I was like, what?
And on
And
top of that, he's married. He's got a family. He's working. That's a lot of stress.
yeah,
So,
he tried to talk to me
but
when I was 15, and I told him, "Why you're crazy?" My
mhm,
boyfriend, my date was knocking on the door, and I was like, I was like, "Please, please," and my dad was like, "The guy just walked by you." I was like, "What guy? What are you talking about?"
no,
He's like, he's like, "Mija, the guy that owned the house was murdered." He's telling me he was murdered at the age of 30. There's
hmm
a box buried underneath the deck outside.
hmm
He wants me to dig it up, but when the dead asks you to dig something up, you never ever dig it up.
correct.
I said, "You're crazy. Goodbye. You and your little friend. Goodbye." I quickly opened the door. I told Mark, "Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go." And my dad, oh my God, my dad was right there. And my dad goes, "Mark, did a 30-year-old white male live here before?" He goes, "Yeah, how did you know?" And then I looked at my father and I was like, "Oh my God, let's go, let's go, let's go, please." Because my father had too much to drink. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's go. And he goes, "I didn't have nothing to drink. I just saw him."
hmm
He goes, "Did he used to live here with a young lady?" And he goes, "Yeah, his girlfriend." And one day, his girlfriend came out, but he didn't come out like he usually does in the morning. He died in his sleep.
Keep talking, Buddha. I'm gonna just mute, but I'm listening because I'm gonna go to the kitchen real quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
They said that he died in his sleep.
this is a
And
great story, man. I love
yeah,
this.
and
I love this
then
kind of shit, Chef Hat.
I'm looking at my dad because this is what my father told me the man told him. So I'm looking at Mark and I'm thinking to myself, I know you didn't speak to my father about this shit because you just came from way down the block walking. He lives down the block from me, but he moved. And I'm like, it freaked me out even more. I was like, "Okay, okay, daddy, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Please, let's go, let's go, let's go, Mark, let's go." And then Mark goes, "Okay, sir, is that okay if we go?" And he goes, "Yeah, just don't touch my daughter." Hey, Campbell RGP Bikers, what's up? How are you doing? How's the weather where you're at? It's very nice seeing you once again, sir, ma'am. Um, oh, what would you like me to call you? Cause I want to properly like call you, properly say something. Say your name. Ah, I just accidentally. Okay, let me go to history. Here it is. All right. I'm gonna share this. This is Vinny's channel. I want everybody to please go to it who is spiritual and can understand this. Salamapo, no problem, po. I'll pin you in a minute. Un momento, por favor. Yo hablando español y inglés. Inglés. Yo hablé español, inglés y tagalog. Conte po. Only know a little. Please don't kill me. I need a teacher. I'm about to ask him. Mama Dingo, Supine, and all of them to teach me. Clamir, Mega Meow Meow. She's Japanese. I want to learn Japanese, boy. That's all the chain. All right, let me pin you first, Campbell. Campbell, if you want your link dropped, go to Trending Live TV. She's live right now. Just type trending, and that will automatically drop your link. Also, I dropped Miss Key Kitchen. She is having meet and greet right now, where you go in there, you meet everybody, and she drops your link. You don't have to ask her for a jacket or anything. And I think I have to redrop it because Buddha is Zero, the infinite renewed. Thank you. I just saw that Buddha's cute as fuck. Zero, where are you located? I'm just wondering because I'm looking at your videos. Let me see something. You're friends with Swoop. So Swoop has to know you. I know Swoop. Let's see who else friends you're with.
Oh, Buddha, watch out for that because when you ask where they are in the region of the world, they think you're going to find their address.
Oh, no. No. I don't want to find his address. No, the thing
No,
is,
Buddha,
he's
it's a
always
joke from
saying,
the other day. It's a joke from the other day. He
hey,
asked
what's
me
up,
where I was from.
David? Hey, what's
Mm,
up, David? Any upcoming live premieres, please drop it and I will pin it. The next to be pinned is Vinny Pots and
oh,
Pans.
you
I
don't have to
want
pin me, Buddha.
everybody
It's okay. You
who
don't
is
have
spiritual. I pinned you, okay? So
to. Okay, but
I want everybody to please go over there, hit the thumbs up, leave a
Buddha,
beautiful comment, what?
Buddha,
And ring that bell, please.
only people who feel it will go. We don't need to direct them. You see, it's like
Yeah,
how I got
only
directed
those
back to you
who
tonight. You see, it only
spiritually
works
feel
if
it.
they feel it. We don't want to force anything on people. You see,
Yeah.
maybe
I'm
they want
doing
to give it a
good, and
gander.
how are
Maybe they
you,
want to take it
sir?
for a ride, give it a whirl, but they don't have to like and subscribe because you know me, Buddha. I don't give a shit. I
I'm
don't
doing
care.
good, David. How are you doing, sir? Did you have fun at the park with the? I think that was your daughter, or that was your friend's kids. Are you having fun at the parks? He goes on roller coasters, Vinny.
Mm. Oh wow.
His channel is yo. If you go to his channel, oh my god! Like I will not go on that shit. All them roller coasters he
I
be
do love a
going
good roller
on.
coaster now and
Oh
again.
heck, listen, the roller coasters he be going on are crazy. David, have you? Let me ask you a question. Have you even tried the roller coaster at what was it? No, I only saw one girl and the other one I saw was a boy. He was by the guy. I don't know what video that was. It was a couple days ago, honestly, cuz I seen so many videos. But there's a ride. I don't know if it's at Universal. It's where the Transformers are. Where the big Bumblebee Transformer is, and they usually have Olympus out there. When you keep walking straight, there's like this big, crazy looking roller coaster high up in the air. And I told my friend on my 28th birthday, I told her, no, I'm not going on that. And she said, no, you have to go on it. You have to go on it. And then her boyfriend and her nephew were two guys. They're like, oh, you scared? I'm like, no, I'm not scared. Okay. Let me go on it. Let's go.
Hey, Buddha,
So, yeah.
can I? I'm not gonna play it,
Hmm.
but can
You
we
talking about
go through the song that you wanna promote for me with Mike and the Mechanic Silent Running? Because I have a feeling we're both
uh,
silent running, but I don't know if you really understand what that means, and I'm learning myself. So can I just share the lyric version of that?
yeah, you can share the lyric
All
version.
right, and we're just gonna go through it, okay?
Okay.
I'm not gonna play it. You already understand what that song is, or you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. They have a new thing with the pictures, ads, what
All right, but
they give copyright.
has
I'm
that?
like,
You see
what the
that?
hell? Yeah, I see that. Go ahead.
All right.
Having
So and
breakfast, then
it's
we'll get ready
muted.
for service.
All right.
What
So
time is it? Go
it's
ahead. N-
6:31.
No, where he is. He's having breakfast.
Oh, well, watch it now. Get some scrambled eggs and some bacon.
Have an amazing, beautiful day then.
So this is on mute. So I don't. This is just but Buddha, this is so funny. I found this one here.
Vinny, Vinny, it's Sunday where he is.
There you
He's
go.
eating breakfast and getting ready to go to service.
Oh,
It's
he's in the
8:30
future.
a.m. He's in
The future.
Guam, Guam,
Guam.
Guam. What
Guam.
is that? Where is that?
It's when we go Guam, Guam, Guam instead of Pam, Pam, Pam. No, Guam is it's a very small country. I believe I don't know. That's all I know. It's a country.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm. All right. So,
I know it's Sunday in the Philippines.
all right. Do you see this thing going?
Yeah,
All right. Now, this was only 6 months ago. I can't believe it. This is the first time I'm looking this
it's
up.
pretty cool. I like it.
So, all right.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me calling you? Right? It's
Okay.
kind of like the way you're operating and the way I'm operating, but not everybody hears this, Buddha, about the Akashic records, about karma, about spirituality, about all that, right?
Right.
So that's what. So after this, you're gonna love to listen to that song privately. Here we go. All right. So that's what he sings. Boy, can you hear me calling? Okay, because that's our job here, Buddha. We're walking the path that God wants to enlighten more people. You see. Now, take the children and yourself and hide out in the cellar. By now, the fighting will be close at hand. Now, What that fighting means
Mm,
is good versus evil on the planet today, right?
yeah.
But there's nothing to fear. But it's like it's coming. You feel it, like Phil Collins, right? In the air tonight, you feel it. Something is about to fucking explode. I don't know what it is, but by now the fighting will be close at hand. But this is God's message here, right? Defining. Hold on now. Now look at that statement, Buddha. Can you read that to your audience?
Yeah. Don't believe the church and state and everything they tell you. Believe in me. I'm with the high command. That's true.
Now, can you
That
explain? Can you explain to your viewers what the high command means?
the
Believe
high
me?
command is what God wrote,
There
is what
you
God is saying.
go.
The
Now,
only one you should believe in is the highly God, not the church
and the state meaning politics,
and not the state at all,
hmm
not man's
and everything they
word.
tell you. Believe in me. I'm with the high command. So people need to understand that there are people on this planet like you and I who are trying to wake the fuck people up
Yep.
and get them out of the church. You see, get them out of the fucking Catholic Church. We don't need religion. God is not a man made religion. It's just not. And you understand. Okay, so here we go. What does that say, Buddha?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me calling you?
Now, you know what that means. Most people don't. That means Buddha is ringing your fucking telephone. Vinny Pots and Pans is ringing your fucking telephone. You want to answer it? Great. You don't want to answer it? No problem, right?
Yep.
Just like God's doing all around the world. You know how many Buddhas and
I think,
Vinnies there are right now?
I think it's God trying to talk to you, and then He has messengers running after you and trying to
Yeah.
talk to you,
And they
like
call us
me and
angels,
Benny.
Buddha. We call us angels,
Yep.
living angels. All right. It's the same line. Can you hear me? Right? Can you hear me
Mm.
running? But running, like, would you equate like your computer system as you turned it on and it's running?
No, he's running.
No, no, no.
Right.
Well, he is. But let's take it to 2022 here.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know. I think this song came out in the 80s.
Yeah, when I turn the AC, it's running. Turn on the computer,
Well,
it's
there we go.
running.
But you know what, Buddha? Go catch your AC. It's running away from you. So you get the terminology of running. It's almost like me saying, "Hey, Buddha, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch it."
Hey, Joy, thank you very much for the
Ah, that joke
Tamascos.
went to the wayside.
Maganda umaga po.
You understand what I mean by that?
Yes, I do.
Running means you're operating like myself at a level like a machine in a way for God.
Right. And some people run away
Yeah.
from it.
Well, they do run away, but this is not. This has nothing to do with people running away.
Okay,
This
so
is
it's him running to you.
this is the person running. Now, running, like I said, is equated to there's an air conditioner running. There's a my car is running, but it's not fucking like with sneakers. Like my car doesn't have sneakers and running down my driveway.
Right.
It's sitting here running. So that's the equating of running.
Right. I feel you.
which Buddha, most people don't hear us. Now look at that.
There's a gun and ammunition just inside the doorway. Use it only in emergency. Why?
Mm-hmm. Now look at this, Buddha. Now look at this. Now,
Better you should. Better you should pray to
better,
God,
right? And
the
now not the gun
Father,
and the
and the
ammunition
Spirit
and be on the door, but
will
better
guide you
you what? Go
and
ahead. I'm
protect.
sorry.
Okay, it
Better
says,
you what?
better you should pray to God,
Ah!
the Father and the Spirit will guide you and protect from up here.
See, not a man-made shotgun with ammunition, which
I was
most
about to
people
say, 'cause I don't have no gun.
no.
I use my fist.
But Buddha, you understand what they're trying to say here on this lyric is that everybody's got a gun. You can hide it behind
Yeah,
your door. Everybody's got him. But what does it say here? Better instead of using the gun and ammunition, better you should pray to God. Get in touch with Him, the Father and the Spirit. And what are they going to do? Guide you and protect you. So that means no mess is going to come to your fucking front door where you're not going to need that gun and ammunition.
alright.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because God and Father and the Spirit protect you at all times.
Mm-hmm. And so here we go again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Boo. I got the fat cat chef hat on. Can you hear me run? Again, right?
Ooh, him running. Running, 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 calling you.
Buddha, this song is going to be so pleasant to your ears when you finally listen to it in its fullness. After knowing,
I'm like already.
in fact,
I
knowing
like the
all the
background.
lyrics now, you know.
I like the background. Did you make the background?
No.
Oh.
Eh? Oh, can you hear me, Buddha?
Mhm.
Eh, can you hear me run? I know you hear me running, Buddha, but a lot of people don't. I hear you running, and I know a lot of people don't hear you running. Running is a good thing. Okay, here we go. Swear allegiance to the flag, whatever flag they offer. Never hint at what you really feel.
I've always felt that why should I pledge to a flag? I I
Mm.
I guess it's kind of bad. I got detention for that, but it's like I don't see why I have to.
Now, Buddha, teach the
Mm,
children quietly. For someday, sons and daughters of God will rise up and fight while the sheeple and the bullshit people stood still. And that's exactly what the fuck we're doing here right now.
yep, yep,
Right?
yep.
It's like, people back home think you went batshit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Why would somebody say that they think that you're fucking nuts by talking about God? That is their problem, not ours. And we're doing it in a 2022 kind of way. Not like, oh, you got to have all this ceremony and kneel and sit and blah, blah. This is what God's teaching you and I. So that's what that was, Buddha. Can't
Oh
go any
wow,
more
it's
than that.
over.
What's that?
I said, oh wow, it's over already.
I mean,
It's cool. I like it. I like the background. It's relaxing.
And it's so funny because that lyric background almost looks like the background of what I put to it on my channel,
Oh
which
wow,
is
cool.
Neo the
Yeah,
Matrix.
yeah.
So
So I was like, did you make that? Because I be seeing your lights and everything in the bathroom with that little doll.
that little doll is Neo from the Matrix, and he's basically, well, like I said, he was given to me by my nephews because they think I look like
Alright.
Neo. They think I look like Keanu Reeves. Whatever. I told you I'm a handsome guy.
Now I know what you look like.
I'm a handsome motherfucker.
And I know what you look like, Keanu Reeves. Boy,
I
that
would
man's
say I look
fine.
more like a Robert Downey Jr. I look like
He,
if Keanu Reeves and Robert Downey Jr. had a baby, and that's it.
what?
Yeah. I got a little of Robert Downey Jr. and Keanu Reeves.
Who's Robbie Downey Jr.? I know Robbie De Niro.
Well, no. Robert Downey Jr. You know who that is.
Robbie Downey Jr. I gotta look that up.
Oh no. How do you not know who fucking Robert Downey Jr. is?
Maybe I do.
You
Maybe I
do.
just
Once you
don't know
see
the
him, you'll be
name.
like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Yeah.
Cause I be like, if you look like Keanu Reeves, go ahead and call me.
He's a funny fat cat. Look at that fat cat. Look at the chin on that cat. Yeah. I'm a hybrid of if Keanu Reeves and Robert Downey Jr. had a child. I know
Oh
it's
wow.
impossible. I'm just saying, if you could blend those two, you would spit out Vinnie Pots and Pans. That's what I look like
Wow.
in real life.
I'm gonna tell Barbara to show me a picture of you.
No, she'll never do that.
Why?
I told you I keep my fucking privacy. I got my privacy. Damn it.
Oh my god, you're too funny.
You don't need to see my face, but when I see you in person, Buddha,
Uh-huh.
you'll hear that voice and you'll be like,
You gonna come to Miami? You gonna come to Miami
of course I'm going to be in
with your
Miami. I got to get
speedboat?
my cigarette boat in order going on down there.
Oh wait, your speedboat is down here?
My cigarette boat is going to be built down there. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
When? When are
And
you building it?
and you know where I've been eyeing up, and I don't care if anybody's listening. Where do you think Vinnie Pots and Pan's gonna live? I'll be more specific. I'm thinking about Key Biscayne, Buddha.
Yes, Phoenix. I was reading a book and now I'm just having a conversation with my friend. The 10-hour live I did last night, I got 2 copyrights on it. I don't know what the hell. I paid $11.99 to download it, and how about it downloads and I don't know where in the world it goes. Where is it downloaded? I don't know. So I have to ask Meow Meow because I have no idea, and I'm trying to edit the video and cut out the little
You'll
clip that
figure
I
it out.
showed when I was in my 20s
You'll
because I
figure
had
it out,
Keisha
Buddha.
Cole in the background.
We'll just abandon it altogether and do a do-over.
I might do a do-over for
Yeah,
real
I like it.
tonight.
I like a good do-over. Fuck
I
it.
might just do the do-over and just do it tonight.
You know what? And less work. So just eliminate that. Start over again, knowing what you know.
Well, actually, I might do it Sunday because my mom works tomorrow,
There you
and
go.
I didn't get no sleep. I only got 3 hours of sleep.
All right. Well, Buddha, why don't you go to sleepy? Come on.
I promised BK I'll go over there and sing with her.
Oh, good luck with that. But okay. Good.
Oh my
That's
God,
all I can say
Vinny,
is good luck with that. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, God is just, like when,
You know what, Vinny? What you remind me of right now is this right here. Look, I
oh,
changed
yeah,
my picture.
a
Let's change my picture.
handsome man.
Let's change my picture. No, oh my gosh, I didn't change my
I'm a
picture.
han-
Da, 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 da.
Oh, I remind you of a pasta hat. Oh, okay. Well, that's good because that's all fun. I love it.
Oh,
I
look. Bop, bop, bop,
Oh,
bop,
damn!
bop, 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 bop. This
People. Oh,
tomato.
the tomato. I love that one.
I
I love the first time you told me, like, now I'm a tomato. You really stressed the Spanish act. I'm a tomato.
And now
I'm
I'm a
a
blueberry. A
blueberry. A
blueberry.
blueberry.
Would you like a bite of the blueberry? 5 blueberries a day are good
Oh,
for the
yeah.
brain.
We're going to make
Good
some
for the
wine
brain.
out of that. Let's do
Oh my God, this one with
it.
wine.
We're going to squish it and ferment it into wine.
And here comes back the chef
The
with the
chef.
angry little face.
And the worried chicken.
Mm,
And look at that chicken's face. He's like, oh, what did I get myself into with this cat?
Yep.
All right, Buddha. Thanks for all you do. I mean, there's nothing else for me to say about that. But
Well, thank you very much
no,
for
thank you.
coming up
I mean, really. I
and for
mean,
always being here.
thank you. And I mean, I may not connect to you all the time, but today we did. And I
Right.
guess there was something you were reading tonight or earlier
Mhm.
that just, obviously like a magnet, right? Like law of attraction, like, wow, like that's like music to my ears, whether if it's a ring or not. And then when I clicked on you, I'm like, what is she doing? And then I was just so intrigued by what you were reading. Now, a lot of other people maybe not getting that, but I do. And just to let you know, I do, and I appreciate that kind of read. You get me?
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Both. All
Maybe
right.
you could suggest the next book.
Yeah, it's gonna be Buddha and Vinny take over the world by God's hands.
No, because I've been wanting to go to the library and see what kind of books they have.
No, Buddha, we're gonna go to the library.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna go to the
The
library. Not a
library,
blueberry, it's a library.
and
Hey,
he's going to make some wine. He's going to squeeze my entire family
you're
and
gonna make
make
me into
wine.
alcohol, you prick.
Please help me. Help.
Oh. All right, listen. Good luck over there where you're going. I'm not gonna say the name. And is Miss
Okay.
Kitchen still up, or
Um,
have I missed that boat?
let me see. I know trending is there. Miss Key, she should be there. Hold on.
Because I feel more energy coming from Miss Key Kitchen than you know. The other one.
Trending.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Oh,
No.
the other one.
Yeah, the you know what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
bee.
I know. Miss Key Kitchen.
We
Let
might
me
have missed.
see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. But she's not alive very long. No, she
No,
ended.
all right. So I'm gonna be out for the night now.
I don't
No
see
problem.
her. Maybe Georgia girl is live.
Is she?
Let me check.
She's a funny lady, man.
Georgia girl. She changed her name. Shit.
That's good. She's incognito.
She changed her name. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Don't forget, Buddha, the more successful you are in life, the more haters come about.
Yep, that's true.
And so we're prepared for that. Maybe that's why she had to change her name.
Mm,
Yeah.
no, she's not alive. Shit, she ended.
All right. I see. I can go where you're gonna go, but I don't think I'll be well receptive over
Yeah, I know.
there.
She has one coming up. Isn't today Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday
Oh,
night.
she's doing 5 hours ago
Mm.
on thyroid cancer.
Yeah,
I
talking
missed
about
it.
more negativity. Look at my ah. Yeah, come on. I mean, Buddha, you understand? Like, I understand we all have ailments,
Right,
but God wants us to move past what man says your ailments are and feel that love and joy from Him, and move on. And don't listen, Buddha. I could sit here and make a whole fucking channel about the ailments they diagnosed me from 9/11 being there. You get me?
right.
But I don't
I
do
get
that
you
because
100%.
that's not my identity. My identity is myself. It's not what man says I got diagnosed with. I am what God diagnosed. You see?
Thank you, Jordan. I think the J Jordan might be going live.
The J Jordan. I like it.
He's right there. The J
Not
Jordan.
J Jordan.
Jordan, are you going live? Please let us know before I end.
No, it's okay, Buddha. Go ahead and end. Did you eat? Did you eat yet?
No.
Go eat. I'm gonna go eat too.
What are you gonna eat, Vinny?
Believe it or not, I'm gonna eat some Chinese foods.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna stir it up in a wok like you're a big fat cat with the apron.
you get the honey garlic chicken.
Oh yeah. You don't want to know what I got going on. It's gonna make you hungry. It's gonna make your guests hungry.
What you got? Cause I feel like ordering Chinese tomorrow since my mom won't be here.
All right, you gotta get the. Obviously, you gotta do a good shrimp fried rice, right?
Shrimp. Okay, I don't eat shrimp.
Uh, How about a pork fried rice?
I don't eat pork. I get
Oh
chicken
damn!
fried rice. I get
We're
chicken fried
going
rice.
nowhere here then.
I get chicken fried rice. I get chicken fried rice with the egg rolls and the
Oh
honey
yeah, okay.
garlic
So
chicken.
how about uh chicken egg foo young?
What is that?
Oh, booty, you gotta order that. It's like having. Have you ever had like an omelet with eggs?
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, there's eggs in the omelet. That's how
Well,
you
the
make the
omelet
omelet.
is the eggs, yes.
Yeah.
So, but egg foo young
Uh huh.
is, and so I get chicken egg foo young.
Chicken egg fouillon. So it'd
Ah,
be like a chicken omelet.
it's gonna be like you're sat down in a diner and they're getting ready to serve you breakfast, but it's for dinner. And
Oh
what's
my gosh, Vinny.
Oh, it's great. And Buddha, they're gonna send you if they do it right, they're gonna send you a side of this gravy sauce for that. Okay. So you put it on your bowl and dip your spoon into that gravy sauce and just add it to it.
I'm gonna
Oh
get so mad if they don't send me no gravy sauce.
well, I don't know how other places do it, but my place says chicken egg foo young. It's delicious. And you know what? Yeah, all it is egg and chicken. It's like having an omelet. But
It's pretty cool.
it's got this nice little side of sauce that comes with oh, you know me. I
Oh
look
my
like you're a
god.
fat cat when I answer the door. Like, oh yeah, you got the goods.
It's gonna be eating chicken egg fouillon.
Chicken,
See,
egg,
and I'm gonna be
tofu.
cooking it. I got
Yeah.
the chicken.
Well, whatever you want to do. And plus, when we get off here, you could YouTube it up. Chicken, egg, foo, young. People just think,
Oh,
I
believe me,
want some
I
egg
am
foo
gonna
young.
Google it.
It's kind of like just eating into like I don't even know. It's good stuff. Just YouTube it up or Google it up. Chicken egg foo young. Ugh,
Chicken egg foo
foo
young.
young.
Oh my god, it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't get me hungry
Holy
now. I'm
snap.
going.
Oh my god, they have a whole bunch of them.
There
They
you
have the
go.
recipe where you can make it yourself.
Oh, dang. And it's so easy probably because it's just eggs and chicken. I mean, and maybe whatever you like, right? You could have
Oh
whatever
yeah.
you like. You could have
They
some
said in the
peppers, you can have
gravy recipe,
onions, you can have whatever in there.
the easiest egg foo young gravy recipe.
See, gravy. See, that's the one you want. I told you. Make sure they
Oh,
have the gravy.
okay.
Mhm.
Well, damn, they look small. That this person's making. It looks so small.
I need to eat and take my back pill. I'm a big fat cat.
Okay, go eat. Go
All right,
take your
Buddha.
bath and
Listen, I had a
chill.
wonderful time here with you, and God bless you. God bless all your people who visited us, and thank you for putting up whatever I've done. And you know me better than anybody, so don't let anybody
Yeah.
fool you into anything differently. You get me?
No, I know you.
All right,
I
Buddha.
already spoke
I do
to
love you,
VK. I
Buddha.
was like, I know Vinny for 2 years, and he is not a
No,
bastard.
no.
I'm now LGB, whatever you call
Now,
it,
now, do
crazy.
I get off on the wrong foot? You
Nope.
know me. Do I get off
Uh,
on the wrong foot with a couple of people? Absolutely,
yeah.
because they're not used to my cadence. They may not be used to my funny. They just
Yeah.
think I'm abrasive, and but
Yeah, and then you
you,
correct them.
yeah, you understand better than I mean, Buddha. Come on, how many times did like King come up, and how many times I argue with that
Yep.
guy?
Yep. I don't even know whatever happened to him.
I
Just
don't know
pray
either,
for
but
him.
you know that's all that is. It's just that needs to be moved past to understand what the true light is about.
Yep.
And that's people on
Look at
their
the
end
true light.
having to work through their insecurities. Not
Look
so
at the
much
true
me.
light. The two cats are still here.
That's right. What meow? What meow meow do?
Hmm.
Meow.
Meow
All right,
meow
Buddha.
is sleeping.
I love you, Buddha, and I will talk to you later.
All right. Much love, Vinny.
Much love to you.
And much love to everybody. Thank you for coming. Namaste to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for staying tuned and supporting me. Um, I will try to figure out how to remove these copyrights if I can't. Like I said, I will run the silent stream either probably tonight or tomorrow, depending on the traffic of like how many people are on. All right. Namaste. Much love and respect. Please connect with everyone above and below you and the replay. God bless you all. Namaste to you and your families. Jordan